Hello, everybody. Sorry we're a little bit late. We had issues with the huddle camera, so we'll just put you over here for senior night.
University. Talia said she has enjoyed team bonding and it has helped her get to where she is today. She encourages others to keep their head held high. Bruin senior Talia Ramos. Our next senior is Lily Ratcliffe. Lily is the daughter of Hall Ratcliffe and Franny Ratcliffe Tatum. She has been a member of the cheer team for 6 years. Lily plans to attend the University of Mississippi and major in Allied Sciences and pursue a career in sonography. Lily is most proud of winning state for the first time, becoming a captain of the cheer squad, and then eventually winning back-to-back state championships with her cheer squad. St.Joe senior, Lily Radcliffe. Our next senior is Charlie Ring III. Charlie is the son of Charles and Laura Ring. Charlie has been a member of the cross-country team for 2 years, the football team for 2 years, and the swim team for 6 years. Charlie plans to one day return to St. Joe and coach soccer with Colby Jones. He's enjoyed bus rides, qualifying for the state meet as a 7th grader, and pep rallies. Charlie said he's most proud of being a part of the Laura Catherine dynasty and playing special teams in football. St. Joe Senior, Charlie Ring. JoJo Talley. JoJo is the daughter of Andy and Allison Talley. JoJo has been a member of the cheer team for 4 years. She plans to attend Mississippi College Pathways program in fall 2026 and hopes to open her own business when she graduates. JoJo has enjoyed meeting new friends at camp each summer, cheering with the USM cheerleaders during their demo, and being given a cheer Pin It Forward pin for 3 years. JoJo is most proud of being named an MAIS All-Star cheerleader and being on back-to-back state championship teams. JoJo encourages others to do their best and says, if she can do it, so can you. Bruin Senior, JoJo Talley. Our next senior is Henry Turner. Henry is the son of Kelly and Kim Turner. He has been a member of Bruin News Now for 1 year and a member of the Bruin football team for 6 years. Henry plans to join the military after graduation. Henry said that he's enjoyed getting out of class for interviews, Coach Strike's jokes, and beating the basketball team in a wing eating competition. St. Joe Senior, Henry Turner. Our next senior is Drew Womble. Drew is the son of Andrew and Linda Womble. Drew has been a member of the St. Joe football team for 2 years. After graduation from St. Joe, he will continue his football career at East Mississippi Community College. Drew said he is most proud of winning Blitz 16 Player of the Week and earning that college scholarship. St. Joe Senior, Drew Womble. Our next senior, Dominic Weisenberger. Dominic is the son of Matt and Melinda Weisenberger. Dominic has been a part of the Bruins swim team for 6 years. He plans to attend Louisiana Tech and become a commercial pilot. He has enjoyed the pool parties, competing for 6 years, and being a part of the swim team. He encourages other swimmers to make sure they get their sleep so they can get up early in the mornings. Bruin Senior, Dominic Weisenberger. Our next senior, Jack Williams. Jack is the son of Billy and Katie Williams. He has been a member of the Bruin football team for 1 year and the swim team for 6 years. Jack plans to attend college after graduation and go into aerospace engineering. Jack said he's most proud of the boys' swim team, winning the boys' division the last 2 years, earning a starting position in football, placing on the podium multiple times in swim, and beating St. Joseph Greenville. Bruin senior Jack Williams. Our next senior is Michael Michelle Williams. Michael Michelle is the daughter of Dr. Jan and Topeka Williams. She has been a part of the Spirit Steppers for 4 years. She plans to attend Mississippi State University, be on the dance team, and major in criminology. Michael Michelle said she always thought that the Spirit Stepper team felt like a family, and she is most proud of making UDA All-American twice. She said she believes you should always work hard to get that recognition you deserve and don't let anyone stop you from doing it. Bruin senior Michael Michelle Williams. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is your class of 2026 senior night. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bruin Sports Network for Senior Night. Your St. Joe Bruins versus St. Al Flashes tonight from DM Howie Field. The Bruins have DM Howie Field. The Bruins will have to battle tonight if they want to be able to get their second win of the season. This is a huge Catholic rivalry. And it's versus St. Al once again. The war on I-20 for the Struss-Stalling Trophy. St. Al leads 32-22 in the series, with the last time played each other being 2016. St. Joe won 50-26. St. Joe and St. Al first played in 1952. St. Al is 4-5, while the Bruins are 1-8 on the season, and the Bruins are 1-3 at home. And so, last game of the season now for the Bruins. And they're coming out here 1-7. So Charlie, kind of take it away for a little bit of pregame.
Yeah, you got the rivalry, the war on I-20, or the Holy War, you can call it, between the two oldest Catholic high schools in Mississippi. So it's a pretty big day. Not in the same division anymore, so it's kind of little brother and big brother now. So seeing the Bruins can pull up a shocker to win their second game of the season, get some hope for next year to improve on their record. I believe, so I will go through our stats, and I think in a little bit we'll go over a roster. There's less than 8 minutes before the game starts. But the St. Joe defense has struggled so far this year, giving up 44 points a game, which is not very good. But last game they had a very great game, forced 2 turnovers, and held for 21 points until the fourth quarter, and the offense kept turning over the ball, so they kept scoring. So the defense played really well, forced a lot of punts that game. So if they can do that today, the Bruins have a very good chance of winning. Bruin offense has scored 22 points a game, and again, Bruins have had a tough season so far with all losses in district play. So St. Al has only given up 22 points a game, so they have a very good defense. It's going to be who can scheme up the better plays here to get that one lucky break. This will be a very close game. Davis Snow, you have anything to add on to that?
So on the field now, you can see all of the seniors going down to be the captains for tonight's game. So that's pretty cool.
I'd say a main player to watch today in today's game is the running back and linebacker, Cy Macbeth. I think he has the potential to really spring some big runs for the Bruins on offense, and then also make some huge impact plays on defense, as we've seen in previous games. So I think definitely key player to watch in today's game is Cy Macbeth.
Yeah. Okay, 6 minutes until game time. Bruins are 1-7, and like we said earlier, the Flashes are 4-5, right, Charlie? So everybody is actually under 500 in this game, but Bruins trying to get to 10-8 on the season, but will not go to playoffs. So tonight will, in fact, be their last game of the season.
Which they're really close against Pillow. If we would have beaten Pillow, we would have been in the playoffs, but they're just a tough end. Let me believe we had 6 turnovers that game, 5 interceptions, and a fumble. The defense played pretty well. So, again, if the offense can continue doing what they did before that Pillow game, and then the defense plays how they ended its Pillow, we got a pretty good team on our hands. So, we'll see. Turn out of this game. Less than 5 minutes left. Davis will go over the starting roster for the Bruins, and then we'll continue after that.
Okay, number 0, Eli Womble. He is going to be out for tonight's game. Number 1, Siler Macbeth. He's the running back and the middle linebacker. Number 2, Drew Womble is going to be out. He is usually our starting quarterback, but he will obviously not be in tonight's game. Number 3, H.A. Harris, running back and cornerback. 4, Reed Hager, wide receiver. Number 5, Riley Benaccini, wide receiver, cornerback. 6, David Davis. 7, Vaughn Harris, tight end, outside linebacker. Number 9, Ian Graves. 10, Colby Jones. 11, Jace Harris. 12, Henry Turner. 13, Jet Moore. 15, Barry Johnson. 16, Thomas Vanderloo. 17, William Kraft. 18, Parker McKenzie. 21, Keaton Murray. Keaton Murray, Crawford Kraft, Daniel Inman, Matt Shank, Jackson Butler, Chris Brown, Eli Watkins, Jack Williams, Nick McLaurin, David Steckler, Josh Brown, Rob Carter, DJ Irwin. We will be praying. Okay, coming out for St. Al, coming out some nice tricks from the cheerleaders. Okay, here comes the Bruins. for tonight. Big rivalry game against St. Al.
Over the 50-year-old trophy, which still has...
It's not out there. I just tried to look.
I think they're bringing it out second half. They didn't want some kid knocking it over and destroying it. They said it hasn't been engraved since 2008, so they're going to have to fix that since we haven't played them since 2016. So there must have been a mix-up up there, I guess.
Okay, St.Joe going out now.
Receive first,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, Bruins coming out now, getting ready for the starting kickoff in this first quarter. Is brought to you by Ward's Wrecker Services. Okay, get started here now for the Bruins. And the kick is going to be a short one, caught right around the 35-yard line. Cannot see who caught that, though, but he's going to be wrapped up immediately, it seems like. Maybe got a gain of 1 or 2. Do y'all see who that is?
I couldn't tell. It looked like maybe number 5, Riley Bianchini.
Was it?
I didn't see the number. He just got engulfed by a bunch of people.
Yeah, I really didn't see it either.
Bruins starting out the ball first. Noah and Davis, what are your keys for the Bruins to win out this game and go 2-8 all here on the season?
I think the keys for this game, definitely the trenches. I think if the O-line can hold up to let Henry and the rest of the offense have some time to really work and get their sets moving and everything, I think that'll be that's the biggest part for this offense. And then for defense, I think it's also in the trenches, just having a steady pass rush on the quarterback.
Yeah,
I think that's the best.
Yeah, St. Al likes to run it a lot, and then I know, of course, we're in the backup quarterback stage, so...
Okay, Henry's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Cerrone. Cerrone's going to try to go up the middle, and he is going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So that's what I was kind of thinking. You want to kind of get your run game going for today's game. I think that's like kind of the biggest key. Also, defense not give up 40 points.
Yeah.
But that's definitely a big one for me because, obviously with Henry Turner as our quarterback right now, we aren't as experienced in the quarterback position. So if you're able to do that, then it should be better. And Cerrone's going to go up the middle. He's going to get a hole, and he's going to be stopped close to the line to gain. He's going to be stopped maybe 2 yards short. Third down.
Good strong run there by Cy.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a lot of that recently. Huge runs, just springing them for 70, 80 yards. Looking to see some of that tonight.
Well, all you need is 7, and that's if you can 7 every run, that's pretty good. So only 2 yards to go here. I assume they're going to run it again.
Yeah, Henry's going to take snaps, going to run up with Cerrone again, and Cerrone is going to not get it. So we'll see what the Bruins do here. They're about maybe a yard short.
I think, probably just a yard short. I'd go for it here. I mean, you're kind of in no man's land right at the 45.
Just direct snap it to Cy maybe, or Henry. Have a little play. Henry choose option, go inside or outside. I think you have the bigger boys here and be able to just push for a yard. It may not even be a yard. That might be 8 inches. I can't really tell.
Especially while everybody's fresh. I think it looks like maybe a timeout.
But also you have to think that like it's just the beginning of the game. You could be able to just pin them back. Or do you take the kind of the risk to start off this big game versus St. Al?
I think just to get that momentum rolling.
They're bringing out the markers now. Apparently it's closer than we think.
So no timeout, I assume here. Yeah. Oh, he's short.
He's short.
Yeah. Maybe by an inch or 2. Yeah.
Yeah, he's short barely.
I'm going for this. It's just your offense has stagnated constantly over these past games and haven't been able to score at all in the first quarter. And it really puts your defense in a bad position because they're getting tired of constantly being on the field. So you kind of have to get something going here.
Yeah, most definitely. I honestly think you go for this. You know, what do you have to lose? This is these guys' senior nights.
Not sure what the refs are still measuring.
They get it wrong.
Looks like it's very close. It's like a matter of inches. But definitely go for it here. I think you just hand it off the side. He hasn't had a negative play yet on this drive, so I think just feed it to him again. And
Yeah, well, look, St. Al's very concentrated. Those middle linebackers are 2 yards off the ball, so you might want to do a little out. Maybe an out.
Oh, see, it looks like it's going to be
false start.
False start.
Well, that was not what you wanted.
Now you're going to have to punt it. There's no reason, just because you can't throw the ball, there's no passing threat at all.
Right.
Well, maybe.
I mean, there is a passing threat. It's just not as strong as it was whenever Drew. Oh, it looks like
They're counting backwards, yeah.
Yep,
Okay,
it's going to be on the Bruins.
I think the ref got a little confused. He gave the little offsides and then the false start.
Yeah, I was confused also.
Never seen that one before. So now, probably going to see him another quarterback punt like this. You can see the safety is back right there.
Well, Henry doesn't do quarterback punts.
Oh, there we go.
It
Yeah.
is.
All right, so he's backing up. He's got to run.
That's Riley, who is behind for the quarterback's punt. That ball is going to be caught for a fair catch right around the 30-yard line.
No, that was Henry.
That was, yeah, I know.
Number 12.
Wait, that was Henry?
That was
hit
Henry
it?
Turner. Yeah.
Henry punted it.
That was a very
Solid
nice
play. You know,
punt.
he used to dabble in soccer a little bit. He's still got a leg.
Yep, so...
What about 20, 30 yards?
Okay, first look at tonight's Bruin defense, who has given up a good bit of points every single game. So now we're going it'll be first down and 10 for St. Al. And there is going to be a flag, probably going to be...
False start.
Yep,
Offsides on the okay.
on the Bruins.
Yep. Not sure what's going on.
Yeah, it's like saying how people started moving backwards.
Eh.
I don't know what's going on with this Bruin line. I mean, lining up offsides on offense and defense. I don't.
And now when you give a pure running team only 5 yards to get the first down, it's kind of guaranteed they're going to get it.
He's going to be first and 5 now for the St. Al Flashes. St. Al takes a snap, and there's going to be... Oh, no, they're going to be keep on going. They can pass it back, and he's going to get maybe 2 or 3. First, I thought I heard a whistle.
Yeah, I think it's just the band maybe, but that was an interesting play. I like that little that QB option where you kind of.
They're just running the option is basically what they're doing.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's why I thought that it was, you know, like
That's just the fullback dive constantly with the toss out or the quarterback run is what Navy and Army run constantly.
Okay. It's going to be second down and short for St. Al. Quarterback's going to take the snap, and there's going to be a flag on the field, and it's just going to call this play dead. So there has been so many flags already called in tonight's game.
3 flags in the first 3 minutes.
Getting St.Joe Greenville
Well, the
vibes
first,
out of this
4
one.
plays.
Let's see what this one is. Hopefully not on the Bruins.
Yep, it is going to be on St. Al.
Backs them up 5.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what you can't do as a running team. You can't get penalties, push you back. They can throw it. They'll toss it deep every once in a while, but they like to keep it on the ground, which is what they're good at. So, scored 24 points last game against Indianola Academy. So, we'll see what happens here.
Okay, 9 minutes and 43 seconds left. St. Al has a second and long now, following the big penalty for a false start on them after St. Joe's false start. So St. Al's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it up the middle. He's going to get a good bit, and I think he's going to have enough for the first down.
That was another strong run right there by the St. Al running back.
Mm-hmm. That was a very strong run.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, definitely a key for the Bruins in today's game is keeping that in check. You know, not allowing huge gains like that by the St. Al offense, and then having some of those big plays on the Bruins side of the offense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would definitely agree. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it up the middle again. He's going to get maybe 2 to 3 yards. Maybe, I think it may be 2.
I think that was
Got
about it.
squashed by Cy, the key player we've been talking about so far.
Yeah, Sai's going to have a good game. Now, obviously, you want more seniors to ball out because it's their senior night, but you'll take anybody.
As long as we win.
I think they all only care about the win.
Yeah.
They don't care how ugly it is or how close it
Yeah, he's
is.
going to take a snap, going to run up the, he's going to quarterback sneak again. He's going to throw it off to the side, and Sai's going to get there and get him down. Very nice play by Sai. Now it's going to be a 3rd and medium for St. Al Flashes.
Looks like, yeah, around 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4.
I think the Bruins are going to start putting the middle linebackers out and then have the corners on the side to try to stop that pitch because they're going to run that all day.
Both times that the Flashes have ran the pitch, the Bruins have swallowed it up. So.
Yeah, now you just got to be careful of a little sneak pass attack here, but they'll probably keep on the ground and go for it, is my guess. If they run it, they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, St. Al. 3rd down and medium, takes a snap, and he's going to do the quarterback flick again. Sai's trying to get to him, and Sai's going to get him down once again, just like the last play. And it's going to be 4th and medium for the Flashes. So, what do you think? I think they're just going to punt it here, because that's a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great tackle. Reed took away the little quarterback run, and Sai immediately knew it was the pitch and went straight after it.
Because, like, when you were talking about trolleys, that they were going to run it and try to get 4th. But the thing is that to do that, you actually had to get up.
Yeah, I think field position is going to be key in this game, so punting is probably going to be the right decision here.
Yeah.
They did run a fake punt versus Indianola and got it. I watched that, and that was not very cool, so we'll see if they do it here. I could see it, but...
Bobble snap.
Get him, get him.
Getting it, and St.Joe is trying to get him down, and they are going to get him down right around the 35-30-yard line. So that went St. Joe's way in every possible
You cannot do that if you're St. Al.
I don't even know what happened there. It looks like just
he
a botched
started
snap.
bobbling it.
Yeah, it was
That's
just
2 fumbles in a row, back-to-back games for St. Joe causing... Well, it didn't really cause that one. It was a little too low to snap. So now you get St. Joe beautiful field position. I expect they're just going to run it.
That's great alertness there by the Bruins. Back-to-back plays right there. When, just as you were saying, Sai getting right on that tackle, and then just then make sure, just being alert and aware, knowing that that ball is loose and going and getting it, you know?
Yeah. 7 minutes, 22 seconds left in this first quarter, sponsored by Ward's Record Services. 1st down and 10. Henry is going to actually keep the ball, fake hand up to Cerrone. He's going to complete that pass to Reed Hager. Reed has a lot of running room. Reed at the 15. He's going to be knocked down right around the 10-yard line for a Bruin 1st down. And now we are in to the red zone, sponsored by Steam Delight and Pace.
Reed looks a little shaken up after that play.
Did he get hit hard?
Yeah, he got thrown down pretty hard. Everybody's banged up on the Bruins.
Yeah, well,
It's been a
Bruins.
rough season.
Well, this is the game to get banged up on, I guess.
Yeah, last one. Leave
Okay,
it all on the
Henry's
line.
going to take the snap. Hands it off to AJ. AJ's trying to get off the edge. AJ's going to almost break a tackle. He's going to get a few.
That was an acrobatic
It is,
little leap
yeah.
there.
It's going to be 2nd down for the Bruins.
Good play drawn up there, 4 yards. So if you keep this up, just run it into the end zone. They were all blitzing into the rushers, so they completely bid on everything else. And there was 3 dudes wide open on that last play to get into scoring position.
Okay, 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Henry takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself. It looks like Henry's going to try to get off the edge. Henry bakes a few tackles, and I think he's just going to get maybe up.
Barely short.
Broke some tackles there.
Yeah, this is a weird angle also. It kind of looks like he didn't get anything from here, but he did get a few.
I'm just handing it off straight to Sire. I'm bringing Steele in, the big boy, to just push through everyone. Because every time he's run the ball, when we put him in, he's getting 6 yards a pop. So, the little secret weapon.
And it's a senior night.
It is senior night, yeah. Looks like Size lined up in the backfield with Henry.
Ooh, almost got the jump there.
Ooh, I know.
They got 7 seconds on the play clock. They got to hurry up.
Henry takes a snap. It's a high snap, and he's going to hand it off to Cerrone, and Cerrone's going to get through.
Touchdown.
And Cerrone's going to be in for a Bruin touchdown. That touchdown is going to be brought to you by Jolly Orthodontics.
Great play. I mean, it's as simple as that. Hand it off to side, let him do his magic, you know?
Yeah, Bruins starting off strong in tonight's game.
How many rushing touchdowns is that for Cy on the season?
It's over 10 for sure. I know now. I think that's probably 13 on the season.
Nice.
He's a leading rusher for the Bruins in all aspects. And you can't forget about AJ. They're going to start focusing on him and sweep AJ out the corner. And it is good.
Nice. After some PAT and field goal woes over the past few games with Charlie, that's nice.
First kick made in 3 games now. That was good blocking this time, not a block PAT every attempt now.
It's also definitely been a while since we've seen kind of a dominant offense for St. Joe. Because usually in these past few games that we've been to, like last week versus Pillow, it was more of like it was a very slow offensive start and then kind of picked up a little bit more. But it's always seemed like the Bruins are running from behind rather than leading the charge. So it's good to see a change of pace for them.
Yeah, exactly, because your defense gets tired, as we talked about earlier. So one defensive stop and you're scored. So 1 out of 2 is not too bad for an offense that hasn't been alive past 2 games. So.
Yeah, it definitely is really good.
And you have the extra point game back because against Pillow, we didn't make 1, kept going for 2, and we never got it. So 4 touchdowns, we were only at 24 points. So.
Yeah, but not all of that. None of that was really Charlie's fault.
No, the snap was a little high, and then the snap got bobbled once it was on the ground. So the extra point got black. So it's not been a very fun time for Charlie.
Shows you kind of have to be good on all facets of the game, not just 1 or 2.
Yeah, you have to be every aspect. And then, a lot of his kicks have been going out of bounds lately, so let's see him change this right now. A new Charlie ring.
Okay, let's see. Very nice kick by Charlie. That was a line drive caught right around the 10-yard line. And they are fighting. He's up to the 30. He's up to the 40. Now to the 45, the 50, and he's going to be out of bounds right around the 45-yard line, I think.
I'm shocked there was no flag there. That looked like a lot of holdings to me.
The biggest thing was that it was a very hard kick, so it didn't give enough time for people to get down there.
Yeah,
but it was a very deep kick.
Gotta have some hang time. That's good field position for the Flashes now, around the 40-yard line or so. So we'll see what they can do with this run-heavy offense. The Bruins have been really, really solid on defense, especially on the pitches, and just being alert and aware. Cerrone's been doing a great job of that, reading the quarterback. I think you said Reed Hager, also number 4. The free safety doing a great job of reading the quarterback's eyes.
Yeah, Reed's actually been hurt recently, and he is now back for tonight's senior night, so that is always good.
Well, I checked last game's stats. St. Al threw it only 3 times last game, so just beware of the little false start.
They only threw it 3 times.
Timeout. No, timeout. Threw it 3 times.
We had timeout on the Flashes. I guess that was just because of game clock issues, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just wasting the rest of the clock out because they were up like 17-0, I think, maybe 24-0.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, Bruins in the 5 minutes, 23 seconds left in this first quarter, brought to you by Awards Wrecker Services. Once again, it was senior night today on the campus and big pep rally today. It was also a big day because in the morning we had mass, then we had everybody change into their Halloween costumes, and then so that was always cool, seeing people dressed in their Halloween costumes. And then we had a pep rally, so it was kind of a very insane day today at the Joe.
Davis, what'd you dress up as?
I went as in a goat onesie.
There was a big group of y'all, I think.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I'm with Davis and O right now. I got a goat and a bear in here, so we'll see how.
Okay,
we got the Wild Zoo.
1st and 10 for the Flashes. They're just going to do the. That was a weird sneak. It's like it sneaked me out too. But he is going to be stopped right around maybe for a 3 or 4 yard gain. St.Joe did a very good job of recovering off of being confused.
That was a reverse, Charlie.
Yeah, it was a little play, just a toss back, so a little pitch. If he didn't break that tackle, that's a loss for 5. So St. Joe is very stern on stopping the run here. So
bet they've been watching film all week on like those specific runs.
Yeah,
they confuse you because it's like 4 different people out there all at one time, just boom, 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 boom. You never know who gets the ball. Gets me 2nd down and medium. He's going to hand it off to the backfield. He is going to be stopped immediately maybe a gain of 1. So the third and medium again for the Flashes.
Great defense there again by the Bruins, just stopping that run, blowing it up,
Mhm.
These pitches haven't really seemed to be working very well for the Flashes. These and the reverses. I mean, I haven't seen one of them go for more than 3 yards. So.
Yeah. Yeah, they really might be having to revert to the old,
just smash mouth, just running up the middle.
or we're just going to have to revert to the passing game.
Yeah.
Which doesn't work very well for them. It's like Army trying to throw Hail Marys constantly. Well, all you have to do for the pitch is break one tackle.
Quarterback is going to throw, and it's going to be caught for a first down and more. Caught right around maybe the 30, 35-yard line.
He caught it around the 35 and ran it into about the 30.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you kind of jinxed it. You said, oh.
Yeah.
And then,
They're proving me wrong.
Yeah.
I guess St. Joe was everyone went after the run immediately, which is one thing you can't do, even though you know it's probably going to happen 95% of the time.
It's like those the college football games. You can't, if you run commit, that passing defense isn't going to be as strong as it should be.
Okay, it's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's going to be stopped right again at the line of scrimmage. So, it's so far been a very nice game for the Bruins defensively.
How many yards per rush are they averaging, Charlie?
7 by Cy, and then 4 on total of 20. 5 yards a carry for everyone included.
Or the Bruins?
Us.
For us, okay.
Yeah.
What about St. Joe?
I do not know. I can't keep up with the tackles and the yards. You want my job, you can take
So
it.
I was going to throw it again. It's going to be caught for a first down. It looked like...
Looks like a first down.
Yeah, it was. I think it was...
I think he just kind of took himself down, and it looked like he kind of like stumbled a little bit.
Yeah, I think who was that? I couldn't see. I think it might have been Vaughn Harris at the edge. Vaughn or Eli at the edge were kind of confused. It looked like I didn't think they knew the guy was going to be there.
Little miscommunication.
Mm-hmm.
Sadler Limbot in the center.
Run up the middle again. He's going to get a little bitty hole, but then he's going to be brought right back down. So that is going to be another big stop for the Bruin run game.
Did you see that? He didn't think he was down, but
He was down.
No replay.
Nope.
For St. Joe Bruins. So
They can always just go back on our thing and do it. I've always wondered why they don't do that.
yeah.
Yeah, they're starting to pass the ball really well.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're starting to get more runs in because we're focusing on the pass too. So it's just you have to be good on both sides of the ball. You can't get penalized and give them any more than they have already.
And now he's going to run up the middle, and he's going to stumble, and he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage again.
Seems like a lot of these guys on both sides are tripping and stumbling a lot. I wonder if it's something on the field or just like, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he was nervous running in there.
Yeah, all those bodies.
Yep, it's going to be third and short now for the Flashes. Yeah, like you were saying, Charlie.
Well, this is what situations they want to be in is third and short. Continue, Davis. Sorry.
Is that like you're stopping the run, so they're going to pass, but now you have to be ready for the pass, and they're going to run. They're going to run it up here again, and I don't know if he got it.
Looks like another
Yeah, I feel like he was down before.
They didn't call it dead until
he got it. I think they're moving the chains.
I can't quite tell. Yeah, they're moving.
So they've been just running it down the throat here. So Bruin defense already has 12 tackles, so they are getting a little worn out. So this next drive, if the Bruins get back on offense, they're going to have to run the clock down a little bit just to give your defense a little time to rest.
Okay, first and goal for the St. Joe Flashes. Minute 38 left in the first quarter, and he's going to give it off number 2 again. He is going to be stopped right again, but he's still going, but he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Another big play by the Bruin defense.
Yeah, that was it took a few men to get him down, but the St. Joe defense has been really, really, really solid guarding the run. They haven't really broken. They had maybe one or two where they really sprung one for like 7+, but it seems like they've done a
They're
really
just
good job.
chipping them down slowly, though, so
Yeah.
you have to be aware.
You never know. I mean, we've seen they decided to throw the ball, and it really caught us off guard, so.
It's always a smart strategy, but they are going to throw it again. But there's going to be nothing there. Very good job by the Bruin defense expecting that pass.
That was number 7, Von Harris, with the pass rush there, getting in with his huge arms and his huge wingspan, getting in the way of the quarterback's line of vision.
Yeah, we had a story on him not that long ago,
Yeah,
but
we did.
This is now you're third down in long territory, third down for the 9. So this is kind of passing down. I would run it, but they're probably gonna have to pass it here because
I would
run.
pass.
I would pass. Just try to get it.
So,
Yeah, because everyone's so compact in the end zone. Even if you run it and they're not prepared for it, they can still stop them.
This is a huge third down for the Bruin defense here.
Okay, they are going to throw in that pass. Is
Deflected.
going to be deflected at the line.
Von Harris, there we go again.
Okay, let's see what they do. They're probably going to send out a field goal, you would think.
I would
They,
assume.
they were nailing ones from 32, so I hope this is just a chip shot, but we'll see. Knowing our disasters on special teams and theirs so far this game, who knows, a fumbled snap and it's gone back to the house.
Yeah.
And not even just that, it's like in high school, or like we think about in college, or like the NFL all the time, you're like, oh, 20-yarder, oh, it's just going to be like a boop. But
That's
then-
50-yarders for them. It's just, oh, yep, you should
Yeah.
make that.
And then now, yeah, here it's like a lot more. It's impressive if you make anything.
Well, there you big boy running out there.
Mhm.
Well, there you see Von Harris, 2 back-to-back amazing plays.
This
Pressure
me
on
a
the
flag.
Delay of game, they let the clock run all the way down because they were backing them up even more.
That's
So
gonna hurt them.
ball. Looks like they couldn't get their personnel set.
30-yard field goal right here now, I think. They're at the 14,
Yeah,
I think.
roughly.
And then 10 and then 8, so.
Yeah, like I was saying, Von Harris looking really solid tonight.
Mm-hmm. He really is, probably because that story was made on him. Okay, the kick is going to be a pretty long one. It's going to be about a 30-yard field goal.
Let's get us a block here.
The kick is going to be right up the middle. Good for St. Al, making the score 7-3 with 44 seconds left in this first quarter.
I think we need to get some more pressure. It didn't look like there was much pressure really on that
Yeah.
kick.
Just got to be just in case of the fake because they faked a punt. Why wouldn't they do it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So the offense got to go back to exactly what they did. They had short field last time, but now they got to do it whole 65 yards if this kick doesn't get returned very far. So
There's only about
75
45
yards.
seconds left in this first quarter.
Sponsored by Ward's Record Service. They're wrecking them on offense right now, plowing just right through them.
7-3. 44 seconds left. Bruins looking to receive the kick and making this lead even bigger on offense.
I must have pressed that on accident.
Bruins going to try to make it a 2-score game.
That was a really strong offensive possession for the Bruins last time. Let's see if they can keep that up. But they did have the short field
Yeah.
after the botched snap on the punt. So we'll see what they can do with this full field. Unless we get a really good return, which would be amazing.
Watch out for some trickery here. You never know in high school.
Yeah.
Okay, the kick. Normal kick, it's going to be short, actually. It's going to be fielded by, cannot see that number.
Riley? Yeah, Riley's going to the outside.
Riley gets off the edge at the 40, cuts a tackle. He's going to be stopped right at the 45-yard line, so.
So now you have short field position again.
Yeah. Right around the 40.
I think St. Al's hoping for a hit on the Bruins and just take it away, and now you have the ball on their 30, so.
Made me nervous because those short punts, they have a lot of spin on them, and that's the whole purpose, is to make it confusing, because, like, it's one thing to obviously catch the ball whenever it's coming to you like this, like it's coming to you like the spiral is facing you, or like, you know, it's straight up and down.
Yeah, the top
But
side.
whenever it's coming in all different directions, it's actually a lot harder to catch the ball because you never know.
Especially because those people in like the front line really aren't your strongest people on your hands team. Usually the strongest people, or the people with the best hands, are towards the back. So it's really it's pretty scary seeing those little short kicks.
Steele's out there, so watch for some trickery with the running backs right there.
First down and 10 for the Bruins. Henry's going to take snap. He's actually going to hand it off to Steele. That's to Christopher. And he's going to get right around, toe tap in, right around the 30-yard line. Very nice run by Chris right there. Chris has had some amazing runs throughout the season.
Yeah.
He is definitely very underappreciated in that sense.
He doesn't get the ball much, but when he does, I mean, he's so fast. He used to be a star track athlete, and he's huge. So it's just
Yeah, and it's not even just that he's fast. It's just that he's very built. He's very muscular, in that whenever he is able to move and get momentum behind him, there's no stopping him.
He's really good at controlling his body too. He used to do gymnastics, so
Yeah.
great body control. And I love to see those plays when they pull him out. I mean, you had Steele blocking. That was a beautiful play. I really like.
You
that.
might want to keep that up. That was pretty good, and it's not very often you see the edge rusher in the running back position. There's some clever trickery.
Yeah.
Been changing up because, ever since the quarterbacks got hurt, you've had to stop running the same offense. So it's a little new for everyone else, but probably continue to do this. But this time you might want to have a little trickery and have a little play action instead, because they'll bite super hard. So, and remember, you got your targets AJ and Vaughn, who are really tall, and then you have Henry, who can go deep. So a little toss up deep and get away with the big one, because it's probably not supposed to be a very high scoring game when St. Al gets Zach together. So.
Was that a timeout for the Bruins or for St. Al?
I think it might just be talking about the
I
scoreboard.
think they're discussing maybe a penalty.
Or, no, the scoreboard did just go out, so it could be either of those.
Yeah. The scoreboard went out like 20 times during the
I think
thingy,
it's
so
the
it's been
scoreboard.
struggling. I think they were double checking they had the right clock.
Well, they also had to, turn... I think it turned off.
Oh.
Okay, well, it is going to be 1st and 10 for the Bruins at their 35-yard line. Guess they're saying Chris stepped out there. But yeah, Chris, Jay again, he had a bunch of good runs, so very nice. Henry sends a man in motion. He's going to look to throw, though. Deep pass, and it is going to be caught by AJ for the Bruin touchdown. That touchdown is going to be brought to you by Jolly Orthodontics, making this score 13-3.
Love that. That's an amazing play. I love the little play action. AJ just burned his man right off the line. Amazing play.
They knew immediately where they were running, and it's always the best whenever you have somebody fast like that. Reminds me of State and Brennan Thompson.
Reminds me of Tyreek Hill on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Remember back in 2020 during that?
Whenever you're just
season,
able to zoom,
Yeah. Just beat
Get
this guy
past
right
your
off
guy.
the line. Yeah.
and that kick is also going to be good,
Nice.
making it 14-3. Once again, a very complete drive out of the Bruins.
That's another really strong drive there by the Bruins. Didn't take as much time as the other one, but those huge plays are a great momentum booster for the Bruins.
And what did I call? Exactly what they just do. A little fake play action and deep tier. Runner bit because he bit down, the safety bit down and just came off. So 14-3, what else could you ask for? Scored on 2 of your 3 drives.
Plus the really great defensive stand right there in the goal in the red zone.
And the O-line was playing great, which has been the problem all year. He had time to cook breakfast, dinner, and lunch back there.
Okay, 34 seconds left, so that was an extremely quick drive. Wait.
Yeah, that only
34.
took
Yeah, they
Yeah.
put back time on the clock, I think.
okay.
Well, now you're building Charlie Ring's confidence back, too. So if this comes to a field goal, then Charlie Ring, now that he's made his 2 extra points and the O-line's blocking, he feels more
His confidence is
confident.
coming in his last game.
Well, he had it and then kind of lost it.
Okay, well, that was another very nice kick, but that was going to be out of bounds for the flag. Looks like somebody caught it on the sideline and everybody was celebrating. I don't even know who these people don't go to St.Joe.
I don't know who that is.
Sometimes just one person will bring a bunch of other people, and the next thing you know, they're at the student section.
Yeah. They all got flags down there. But
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Flashes right at the 35-yard line. Okay, Flash is trying to get this to a one-score game. And they're going to run it up the middle, and it's going to be an okay run. Caught right around the 40-yard line for like a 5-yard gain.
I assume they're going to just let the rest of this clock go out and regroup.
Maybe one more. You got 20 seconds.
Well, that's a pretty good run to start off first, because now you only got 4 yards to go and 2 plays to get it.
yeah.
3 plays to get it if you go for it. So
Now it looks like they are going to take it into the half. 14-3 is your to the quarter. 14-3 is your score. First quarter brought to you by Ward's Record Services, and the second quarter brought to you by Mississippi Smiles. Okay, I'd like to take this moment to list out our sponsors. Wards Record Service, Mississippi Smiles, Sister Theobald Catholic School, Salem and Cuse Madison, the Irwin Family, Young Wells Williams, Southern Specialty Clinic, Jolly Orthodontics, Marketing Design, Steam Delight and Pace, Nascimento Family, Cerebral Family Funeral Home, Magnolia Family Dental Care, the Evans Family, Sanders Family, Bezicare Real Estate, the Lamonis Family, the Buckley Family, and the D'Antonio Family. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. We definitely could not do this without you. Bruins up 14-3 going into this quarter. When was the last time the Bruins led? Does anybody know that? Because it has not been. Well, they actually led a little bit in the JA game at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Drove right down the field. I think Jay got pretty upset after that one. Leading at halftime-wise, we haven't led any game at halftime, I don't think. We tied with St.Joe Greenville, but second half has really been the thing so far for the Bruins because they scored like 18 unanswered points against Pillow in that second half, so
you're able to keep up the first half. It'll be good. Be a second and short. They're just going to run it up the middle. He is going to get the first down, and Moore is still on his feet. He's going to be brought down right around the 45-yard line.
Looked like a little bit of miscommunication there on the handoff, but, I mean, it ended up working out in their favor because he had a huge hole run right through and get about 15 yards or so on that handoff.
Yeah, he ran quickly through that one.
Yeah, that's one of the only running plays I've seen them run that really got a lot of yardage. I mean, Bruins have been great on the run defense today. Cy and Vaughn and Reed really exploiting their team.
St. Aloysius is going to drop back the pass, and he's going to be pressured. He's going to be
Falls out.
He's going to be got. No, keep it.
he got back on it. I think Vaughn just punched him. punched the ball out.
Well, he got a few off of that one, but not much.
I think that's another forced fumble. I think he picked that one back up.
He did.
So 0 for 2 on fumbles, so this would be a very different game if the fumbles were coming out.
Close, very close.
Besides the punt, because that was already where it was because fourth down.
Oh,
false start.
There we go.
Yep.
St. Al's just starting to kill themselves on the penalties, and that's not how you do it very well when you're a run first team.
There you see everybody on the sideline getting hyped. Bruins finally got some momentum, you know, it's great feeling.
The band has been playing constantly. This is like the 8th time now. I love it.
It just has to suck for the players who are on the sideline, like Drew, Eli, all these difference makers who can't actually play. So it's always good to see them win. Second down and very long now. St. Al is going to do a quarterback sneak. His dad is going to get blown up
He's
immediately.
Sacked. Nice.
Maybe getting close to the original line of scrimmage.
So that'll bring up third down and long for the Flashes. Another really solid defensive drive here for the Bruins.
Third down, they did not get to their original line of scrimmage, so they're actually going to be pretty far back.
I'm looking to Chris Brown here to maybe get some pressure on the quarterback.
He's been great all year, yeah. I think he had 5 sacks so far, and he was injured for a little bit.
Yeah.
So the Strauss Trophy, St. Joe trying to keep up with it.
Let's see, it's going to be a run. He's going to get off the edge, but he is still going, and he's going to get the first down. And he is getting more than just that. He's going to be brought down right around the 20-25-yard line.
I was going to say that was definitely a passing down, but, I mean, I guess they got almost.
That was not very good.
No, I mean, you can say all you want that the Bruin defense either wasn't prepared for a run, or I mean for a pass, or like whatever, but he
broke 2 tackles, yeah.
Yeah, he
bounced off those tackles.
And that is just unacceptable. You cannot let that happen if you're this defense on a big third down.
Yep.
The war on I-20 is getting very heated. And it is the war on I-20 because this started when we were in Jackson location, so I got some heat from that. So
that run is going to be a pretty good run. It's going to be a second and short now, or second and like medium for the Flashes.
Looks like they're almost in the red zone. Yeah, almost in the red zone. But can't have that for the Bruins. After a really strong defensive sequence, I mean, it just fell apart right there. I mean, they broke, I think, it was 2 tackles, and now they're almost in the red zone.
Okay, St. Al's going to take the snap. It's just going to run it up the middle, and I don't think he's going to get the first down.
There we go. Bodies, bodies, bodies. Nice.
Yeah, St. Joe's committing heavy on the run. That was 8 dudes that tackled him at once, so.
That's what you need.
They're not getting anything on that one. The Hewlett twins are coming in now.
And I don't think St. Al would like to settle for another field goal already driving all the way down. They would, though, if it came to it, because it's a one-score game, if you get it. But this is a little out of range right here. I just expect them to run the little option pitch is what I'm going to guess here.
Well, honestly, I feel like if you run it twice, next thing you know, you're in still a good position. And they're going to run it like we said, and it's going to be a first down and more. He's still on his feet, but he's going to be brought down before a touchdown, I think.
Oh, he's way short. I think he's 10 yards off.
That's a first down. For sure. So reset the downs for the flashes.
First down and goal.
I think that's first and goal, yeah.
Can the Bruins get another goal line stop? That was pretty good last time, but
Yeah. Maybe if they
It always is
get
a
a
lot.
penalty.
Yeah, it always is a lot easier to get these downs or stops closer to the end zone because everything is so much more compact.
Right. You see that in the NFL and college. It's just so much more difficult to score from the red zone because, I mean, there's, like you said, there's just not enough space to work with.
You got to get it in a very tight spot. St. Al going quickly, very quickly, starting off, and it's just going to be a run up the middle, and he is going to be down probably close to the 5-yard line.
We got to hold strong for the Bruins here.
Thought something was about to happen there because they came down in there like so fast.
it was a good run. I think they'll show up in that formation again. They're not going to pass it this close to the end zone.
Got to be strong.
I believe it might be also called the red zone because the turnovers that happen here since it's so compact.
Okay,
Oh,
so the
fumble.
fumble snap, and it's going to be recovered by the Bruins.
Yes. Nice.
Best thing that could have happened in that, and that turnover is going to be sponsored by the Evans family.
That is amazing. Oh, my goodness. That's
That's his second fumble recovery in back-to-back games. 3 forced fumbles on the day.
It's just a snapper, it seems like. I mean, it seems like the
Pillow had 8 fumbles, I believe, and they only lost 1. They're just so scared of him up there, he's going to get them all.
It seems like the quarterback just wasn't ready to receive the ball, and it just hit him in the hands and rolled right into the Bruins. Like I was saying before, great awareness by the Bruins to just hop on the ball as soon as they see it, you know?
Yeah.
If you're the Bruins here, you got to keep what you've been doing. But last time, when Pillow and then they ran the little screen pass and he got picked off for 6. So you cannot let St. Al get back into this game. They scored 3 points on your defense that has been struggling all year, and now
St.Joe is just going to run it with Cy, and Cy's going to get a pretty good hole, and he's still pushing. So he brought down right around the 10-yard line for about a 5-yard gain.
We just got to get out the danger zone. I think if we can get to around the 15 or 20, we could really start moving
I think we're
this
closer to
offense.
the 15 than we are to the 10.
yeah. Once you get in rhythm, that's when it starts going well.
Yeah.
But this defense, we have not given them enough credit so far. They have done really well.
Yeah, they've already forced.
A punt,
Yeah.
a turnover, and a red zone stop.
Yeah. Well, 2 red zone stops.
Yeah.
They have had a very successful game today.
Oh, no.
Was it a fumbled snap?
Yep.
Let's
And
see
that's
here.
first and goal St. Al at the 1, I think.
Was St. Al on it?
I think so.
I hope St. Joe was on it.
Just gave it right back to him.
It's just a bunch of people over there. They're kind of St. Al people are pointing towards them. St. Joe people are not pointing. Flag on.
St.
the
Joe's
play.
got the ball right now, I believe. Yeah, 3rd down. You're just going to have to run it here, and you're going to have to do a quarterback punt because the snapping on the punts so far, if they don't get a first down, has not been very well for the Bruins all season.
Yeah, and this has been.
They're very lucky. I think Henry Turner grabbed that right at the last second.
Now they're right back in the danger zone.
But this time it's 3rd down. Yeah, you're at like the one. They better be glad they caught it before it went in the
Yeah.
end zone. St. Al recovered the fumble. 1st down and 10 at the 1-yard line for St. Al.
We
St.
gave it
Al.
right back to
No, they mixed it up. They did? The ref was pointing straight towards the St. Joe area that they got the first down. I don't know about that one.
Well, the marker people still haven't moved. But
I don't know. They gave the clear single a St. Joe ball, and now they've given it St. Al. Well, you can't do that. Now you just fumble away your defense's golden opportunity, so.
Yep, so it's still going to be first down for St. Al.
I think Coach Moore is furious. He called a timeout. I think he's going to discuss this with the referees.
Well, he's not even talking to them. He's waiting for his team. I think he might just be trying to figure out a plan right now to stop them. 6 minutes left in the second quarter, brought to you by Mississippi Smiles. Bruins in a very tough position here.
That's
right
just
now.
Unfortunate for the Bruins. I mean, you force a fumble.
I don't know if it was a bad snap. I
couldn't tell, but I mean, the same thing happened. I mean, it's just botched snap on both sides. And it's, ugly football, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the St. Al people are cheering over there. The little band is.
They brought a crowd.
Yeah, they brought. It was only a 45-minute drive to Jackson, and then 15
That's a
up.
pretty far drive though for
It's an
another
hour.
game on a Thursday.
Yeah. They got to get to work tomorrow, and we have school.
Ugh. Not looking forward
It's
to
so weird having school tomorrow and also being at a football game.
It just doesn't feel right.
It does not. I don't like it. But it makes sense because of Halloween.
Hopefully the teachers are cool tomorrow and don't give us a bunch of work.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, I have 2 quizzes tomorrow, so.
Yeah, me too. I got one. Shout out Coach Poe.
She listens to this. She's going to be very upset at you.
No, I love Coach Poe. And run up the middle.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. St. Al. It's going to make it.
Flips the game on its script.
I don't even want to count that as a defensive give up on a touchdown, but I have to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if St. Al goes for 2 here to make it a 3-point game.
Nope. Looks like they're going to be kicking.
Yeah.
It's going to be 14-9. St. Al trying to make it 14-10 now with 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
It's been a good game so far.
It's been back and forth, but Bruins still in front. That kick's going to be good for St. Al, making it a 14-10 game.
I think the momentum right now is definitely in St. Al's favor, but the Bruins are still on top, like you said. So let's see if the Bruins can really make a difference here on offense.
Yeah, they got to make up for that one.
But yeah, drive down, get some points on the board. You know, make
Yeah.
a statement.
If you can be up by 7 at halftime and regroup and be yourself that you are in the second half, then
Yeah.
Bruins should have a good chance of winning this
You
one.
have to think, though, Bruins, the offense, was given such a tough, they're given such a tough position whenever they get the ball at their own 1-yard line. That's a very tough, thing to dig yourself out of. So
True.
Yeah, but they had a good run on first down. I just don't understand why a snap would go back 15 yards.
Just unlucky.
Yeah.
Maybe some miscommunication there on the line. Or
Rather take a safety than that. I trust our defense to
Yeah.
make up for that one. So
But can't blame that all on the offense. I mean, they were given not much room to work with, and that's going to be a short
I think
punt.
they're blowing it dead. I heard whistles.
Yeah, there's a bunch of whistles.
there's a flat. Oh, false start on a kickoff.
Mm.
I've never seen that.
How undisciplined.
What are they going to do? Move the kick back?
Yep.
Okay. It was a legal procedure, not false start. Maybe, probably the same thing, but
Well, maybe it's just
I didn't
probably
see what happened.
might be somebody moved a certain way or went to a certain person.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot they kicked off at the 40. I was like, they should be back at the 20. But
Okay, we'll say now kicking it off now at the 35 instead of the 40. 6 minutes, 7 seconds left. 14-10 the score in the second half, sponsored by Mississippi Smiles. It's going to be good. It's going to be longer. Caught by number 3, A.J. Harris. And A.J. is going to try to get up the middle. Tries to run around some tackles. He does. But he's going to be met right at the 35-yard line. So maybe an advantage. Well, maybe he gets up maybe about 5 yards.
I think this penalty on St. Joe, I think maybe another player called a fair catch and he ran with it, which means it would be at the spot he caught it. But I'm never sure. It might be a holding penalty.
What does that mean?
Sideline warning on St. Joe. I think they.
I was say, he looked like a penguin. He was just like.
So still really good field position
Yeah.
for the Bruins.
Looked like the ref was just like flapping his wings.
I think if the Bruins can go down and take some time off the clock, that'd be ideal. Take some time off the clock, go down and get a touchdown. That's what I want out of this drive.
Well, we are over halfway now, just barely over halfway through this Mississippi Spirals for second quarter. So
Fumble snap again. Henry
my.
trying to get it out there. Just throw it. Yep. Give it to AJ. Ooh. Okay, that's okay.
That's a good
messy.
save right there.
That was messy, but you're going to get the ball back.
They need to
right
get
where
in.
you started.
They just need to get in standard formation, be right under the center, because
I'm not
this
sure
is
what is going on.
2 in a row.
I
The same
really.
things happen for St. Al too.
It's very smart for an agent. Is I hope the ball's not what it should be. It rained yesterday, maybe. I can't remember.
Thing is that I didn't pay attention to like who was the issue in that one.
AJ saved the day there.
Okay, it's going to be second down and 10 for the Bruins. Henry's going to take it himself, running hard. He's going to be brought down right around the 40-yard line, maybe the 42, 43. It's going to be third down about medium for the Bruins.
Yeah.
Third down at
Henry's fast.
4.
Oh, Henry is fast. It's kind of like the same thing with Chris, is that they both have a lot of muscle on them.
Yeah.
So that whenever they get going, it's almost just like a force.
Well, Henry normally plays wide receiver, so
Yeah, he had kind of soccer too, he used to, so it's just like it's built to be fast.
He's definitely one of the best playmakers the Bruins have.
and just athlete in general. So I assume it's going to be another run. I still don't know why you're not in standard pass. You fumbled the snap twice.
Side's
There
going
we
to take it.
go.
He's going to be in for the first down and more at the 40, the 30. He's still making tackles. He's going to be brought down right at the 30-yard line. Big win for Saron, and that first down is brought to you by the Sanders family.
There we go.
He's averaging 17.5 yards in this quarter so far.
That was an amazing run by Cy on a clutch third down.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you see Cy always springs one of those, and it's just a game changer, you know?
Yeah.
It was 3rd and 5. It was looking pretty bleak, and then bang.
Let's get him another WAPT 16
Yeah.
Blitz Award again. Lather him up because they're going to have to keep just running it.
First down for the Bruins. Henry takes a snap. Looks like the pass.
Vaughn's wide open.
Yeah. Vaughn's going to get that, and he's going to be hit immediately as he catches the ball for maybe about a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Yeah. Not a bad play.
Mm-mm.
Henry had lots of time there to work in the pocket, which is great to see. It usually doesn't happen there. But
Yeah.
O-line's been holding up pretty strong today. Like I was saying before, a very key part to this game is giving the offense time to work. You know, giving the offense time to, giving Henry time to go through his rotations and make a good play.
Yeah, he was 3 for 3 in this first quarter, and 4 for 4 if you don't count the little.
They're going to take
Oopsie-doo.
snap. He's going to give it back to Side. Side's breaking tackles, and Side's going to get through for a rough first down. Brought down right around the 15-yard line.
Oh, it's coming back.
Coming back.
I think
What?
so.
There's a flag way in the backfield.
Sideline warning on St. Al now. He's sharing the flappings on every team
I don't
now.
understand. Why is a sideline wanting a flag? Like, it scares everybody, and nobody understands. They're like, it's so confused.
Yeah, I don't know what I mean, you see clips of coaches in the NFL whenever the referees are running down the sideline and they run into, like, I've seen the clip with, like, Sean McVay, the coach for the Rams.
He,
just
like,
getting
tripped the
trucked.
guy?
Yeah, well, he gets trucked by one of the refs.
They have a personal holder for him that
Yeah.
holds his belt the entire time because
Yeah.
of that. Because it's a penalty. I think Georgia gave that up against Notre Dame, and Kirby was not very
It'll be
happy.
a run up the middle. This time it's AJ. AJ breaking that tackle. He's going around the edge, fighting for something. That
He just
was
went
amazing.
backwards. Honestly, I think he just wasted a lot of energy there. He just went backwards.
Yeah, but what
But-
could he have done? If he would have fallen, he would
He
have.
got 1 yard instead of 0.
Yeah. It's the effort.
Yeah, it looks like he went backwards, like a few yards.
The effort is what matters.
He
They're
went
putting
back- He actually
everything.
did go back a few good yards.
Yeah.
But he
Thanks.
didn't. I don't know. Might have been better just to get tackled initially.
Oh, never mind. He lost
Yeah.
5. I just looked back.
Yeah, it didn't look like that from the field perspective.
I don't think the guy set the chain right before we started.
Okay, 3:51 left.
You gotta keep running it, even though this is kind of a passing area.
Okay, well that's exactly. Well, they're actually going to pass it. It's going to be caught by number 5, Riley Benicini. He's going to be dropped right close to the 10-yard line. It's going to be a third and very short for the Bruins.
He got 10 yards.
This has been a pretty good drive for the Bruins. Size had some pretty good runs.
It's not going to be a third and short. It's going to be a third and medium.
I think give it to Cy on a handoff, get some blockers ahead of him.
And then if you don't get it, go for it on fourth down. Because the kicking game, extra points have been good for it so far. They blocked very well, but you know, there's I think Charlie Ring might be 0 for 4 because every single one's been blocked.
I think you probably got to kick it here, at least try.
It just depends how far it goes.
Henry's going to take it. He's going to take it himself, as he should, and he's going to get the first down.
They won't even have to make that decision.
I could just kind of tell right as he got off the edge. I was like, there's nobody there. Just keep it on moving.
I like how he's been playing today. I love the little play action where he or just the little rollout that he does. It's really working well.
First and 10 brought to you by the Sanders family, and that is going to be actually first and goal for the Bruins.
We got to make sure we managed the clock correctly because there was one game, I can't remember which game it was, but we didn't manage to
It was Mag Heights, yeah.
And
we threw it short of the end zone with no timeouts and 7 seconds left. That made me very upset.
I remember some of the players telling us that they threw the ball into the fence. And
I did hear about that, yeah.
Well, it's going to be first down and goal now. Getting close to the 2-minute marker for the half. And Henry's able to escape that. Henry gets off the edge, and that is going to be a touchdown. But there is a flag on the play.
The laundry is on the field again.
One of the refs signaled touchdown, but it's probably, I think it's a holding.
It's kind of what I thought, too, because he was just...
Yeah, he's calling holding. We can hear it.
Yep. I've never been able to hear that.
It was so quiet, you could hear a pin drop.
You could hear the refs communicating to each other. I always thought it was kind of cool that they have a ref up here and a ref down there.
It is cool. Well, then one of the refs has to work the clock, so...
Well, what does the ref up here do?
He works the clock and watches for, I guess he'd watch for penalties and where to spot it just in case, they lose it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool we can hear that. I don't think we're supposed to. That's why they make us close the door.
Yeah, because we're loud.
I really like that run. I'm going to just keep running it because, that pass was a good idea, but you can't hurt Henry, and you don't want to hurt Cy either. But
and it's first down. Keep in mind. So it's first and goal.
If you could, you would like to run this clock down a little bit, give St. Joe no time because they take a while to score. Yeah. But also, your first priority is just to get in the end zone.
And you have two timeouts if you're the Bruins.
Who gets ball at half?
We received it first, so St. Joe would get it.
Yeah.
Definitely want to.
So going up 2 scores would be huge before half. They call it timeout?
No.
Not sure.
I think they were just kind of discussing where to put it.
The play clock hasn't been going at all on the Brown Bottling Group, our very nice Pepsi sponsors.
Yep. Well, here we go. The Bruins are lined up now.
First and goal.
Okay, I guess he paused
around the 10-yard line for the Bruins. Henry takes a snap. He is going to just give it to Cy up the middle, and Cy's going to get a good bit, breaking a few tackles. And is Cy in there? I think.
Yep.
Yeah, he is. That's going to be a Bruin touchdown brought to you by Jolly Orthodontics.
Couldn't really see it from here, but
yeah,
nice.
Reacting quickly though is the only thing.
Yeah. Is that 2 touchdowns for Cy today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Another great touchdown there for the Bruins, but now the Flashes have an opportunity to drive down and score a touchdown of their own.
That's his second rushing touchdown on the day.
Yeah. How many yards does he have in total?
He's got 59 on this quarter, and he has 14 on the other quarter because he only touched the ball twice. So over 70 yards now.
That is going to be it was a little bit late, it seemed like, but it's okay.
3 for 3 on PATs today.
21-10 is going to be your score. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the half. So St. Joe they have 2 timeouts. So Bruins need to get the stop here or at least make it a long drive.
Yeah, I think if we can get another stop here.
Yeah, as long as you don't let anything up more than a field goal. Mm-hmm. Because field goal, it's still a 1-score game, but that's a touchdown and an 8 and a 2-pointer to make it an 8.
Right. And because St. Joe gets ball at half, you just got to be wary of that. Make sure like you said, just contain St. Al on this drive. They only have about 2 minutes to operate here. I think if we can maybe get a lofty kick instead of one of those line drives, make them have to return it, you know?
Yeah, I definitely would agree.
But also remember they almost broke one earlier, so you might not want to do that. But you can't kick it out of bounds because then you just hit him at the 35 or the 45.
And
I
no
think it's
clock gets
35.
burned either.
Yeah, I think it's 35. But the thing is that, like, I like the depth that he's hitting it, but as long as it has more...
Hang time.
Yeah.
The energy is very high here, as everyone was dancing a second ago.
Well, it's amazing when the Bruins are up.
By 11 now.
Hopefully it will stay like that way.
2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the second quarter, brought to you by Mississippi Smiles.
There we go.
Nice kick. Nope, it's going to be out of bounds.
I love the hang time on that one, just a little bit to the left.
Yeah.
I think the coach might be telling them to kick it out because...
Why would you?
To not let them return it. And
Maybe. I mean...
But you want them to return it a little bit because of the clock, don't you?
I don't know. I think he might just be... he might be a little too high on his foot or something like that.
Maybe.
He shanked 2 of them already today.
But at least the extra points are going well. They're 3 for 3.
Well, they almost blocked that other one, but...
Oh, they did almost block. It got me scared.
Me too.
About to have a panic attack.
Here we
Special teams overall has been pretty good except the kicks.
Okay. Looks like it's going to be timeout.
They're in the T formation going all the way back to the 40s formations, I guess, is what they're doing now. Illegal substitution maybe on the Bruins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, they called like a timeout, but then like... I really don't know.
I think they may have had 12 people on the field. Yeah, they did. That's a coaching error right there.
First down and 5. So now it's going to
Little
go off
screen.
inside, and he's going to be blunt up immediately, maybe for a gain of 1 or 2.
You want to keep him in bounds. Make sure the clock keeps running because, I mean, they have 2 timeouts left, but if we can make them burn those, then...
Yeah. Because they had to use one earlier on the...
Yeah.
To avoid the penalty, and then they didn't use it on the kick. Wish they did, but...
Okay, let's see now. Second down and short for St. Al.
In the T-bone again.
They're going to throw it off to the left again. He's going to be running upfield inbounds, and he's going to be brought down immediately.
The exact same play, but just on the other side.
That's
It's
what
going
you
to be
need,
third
though.
down now, and the clock is rolling.
I don't understand that. You kind of the same thing, and you got basically no gain at all after getting free 5.
Yeah.
St. Joe, I don't know. Either I'd call a timeout right here to get organized on this third down and get the ball back, but you don't want to call it, then they get the first down, and then,
Yeah.
you let them restart this clock. So,
I think we can...
but if you stop them here, you're called timeout.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, St. Al is just going to hand it up the middle. He's going to get the first down, but he is in bounds. So clock is rolling.
It's going to stop for the first down.
Yeah.
Oh, they do that? Okay, so the change is set.
So that's why you don't call the timeout there, is because...
So now they're right about midfield with 2 timeouts and
Okay,
a
clock's
minute
going
20
now.
left. Yeah.
They actually put in a tough spot here.
Who, St. Al or St.
Yeah,
Joe?
St. Al.
Yeah.
St. Al takes a snap, a minute, 10 left. Take a snap, looks to your left, can't find anything.
Almost sacked.
Getting pressured, and they're just going to dump it off to the side. He is still going, and he's going to actually be brought down out of bounds, but still for a first down.
Can't
Wasted a lot of time, but he almost had the sack there.
Almost had the sack.
You might want to keep bringing some blitzes because you get a lot of pressure. Maybe just bring 5 guys because you're getting pressure on 4.
Yeah, that was really, really, really close to being a great play for the Bruins.
And then you sack, they got to call a timeout because...
Almost sacked him, and then almost... I mean, he was wide open over there. There's nothing you could do about that.
Yeah, at least they made a tackle in space and he just didn't get
A
around.
minute left in the game. In the half, I mean. So now he's going to take the snap there, looking back to pass deep, and then he's going to be hit. He's going to break a few tackles, still going, and he's going to get the first down, and more still going. He's going to hit out of bounds, so clock is going to stop right at 49 seconds. I mean, you had him all the way in the backfield.
Yeah.
That's what one missed tackle can do.
It's just another missed opportunity for the Bruins.
Yeah.
I think defense is getting a little bit tired because, I mean, they're missing tackles left and right.
Yeah, they're giving them free first downs is the problem.
They've
But
had a lot of opportunities to get them behind the line or really close to the line.
So now he's going to take the snap again, throwing it again, trying to get up to the edge, and he is going to be incomplete. It's going to be 43 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, St. Al, they're driving. You
They are.
Really
they're moving, but they got 43 seconds left, which is plenty of time and 2 timeouts. So
not good for the Bruins.
I'd keep running it if I'm St. Al and just go turbo and go real quick. But
yeah, keep that tempo up.
But you can't run and get stopped in bounds and have to use the timeout. It's just the only thing's been working. The pass hasn't been too well, besides that one little screen. So maybe it's just they want to keep doing screens, get one-on-one, and hope they break a tackle and they're in the end zone.
So now he's going to take the snap, draw sets the pass. It's going to be an end zone shot, and he is going to be caught for the touchdown. He was wide open there.
Yeah, it looked like busted coverage by the Bruins.
Yeah, no one was guarding him.
And it was a lofter. It looked like whoever it was almost got to the ball.
Well, Bruins, they got 2 timeouts too, so did a little reverse-a-roo and try to kick a field goal before.
I mean, that's a short amount of time to try to do anything.
Yeah, so Bruin defense played pretty well. That other touchdown wasn't their fault, but that was a little disturbing on the drive.
Yeah.
A little sloppy.
So maybe they just need some rest, which they'll get their 20 minutes in a little bit. Get their Bruin break.
Shot's going to be good. 21-17 the score now.
We've got a game, folks.
So now still down by 4, though. But so Bruins are going to kick off starting the second half. So even if they don't score on this next drive, still in an okay position to either let them get the field goal, not let them get it, or even if they do get a touchdown to start it off, still in a good position with how you can just easily take the lead right back.
Well, yeah, we were talking how this would be a low-scoring game, maybe like 21-17 final, and that's at the half. So if this keeps up, the defensive coordinator is going to be a little worried about this.
I think the biggest thing that the Bruins need to do right now, if they can get in field goal range for Charlie, that would be huge.
And if they nail one, that's a huge confidence builder. Everything's coming right at the right moment. Wish it hit earlier in the season, but
yeah.
It's a lot to build up next season. You are losing a good amount of seniors next year, but the next JV teams are coming up, and there's a lot of them. So,
if we can get a turnover at half, that would be huge. If we can force a turnover on that first St. Al drive, that would be.
Or just stop them, period, and just running the clock out, because we can run it. It's just you can't get bogged down on penalties or do stupid turnovers like in the end zone.
Right.
Okay, so now with the kick. It's actually be a pretty long one caught by AJ. And AJ's going to he's going to run it up. He's going to be met. No, he's still going. He gets off the
He might
edge.
be gone.
The 50, the 45. He cuts back. He's still around, and he is going to be hit out of bounds right around the 35-yard line.
And now you're definitely going to throw the ball.
Yeah, I think.
Get a little outside with Henry again, RPO.
Got to get close enough to either kick the field goal, though, because it's not college where you're at the 30-yard line. You're like, okay, field goal.
I think AJ and Sa are competing over this little WAPT, or where they want it both. I don't think you can get co-winners, so.
I think if we can get. What do you think is Charlie's range? You think the 15?
I think you get 25 yards. 15, I trust anything. I think he can hit a 40. He hit a 50 in practice, but remember that's with no O-line.
So where would they have to get to on
30.
For a 50-yard, you'd have to get to the 40, right?
That'd be the 32 is a 50-yard field goal. So the 22, anything inside the 22, I feel pretty comfortable.
Take the ball, looking to throw. He needs to throw it soon, though. You got to get it out quick. And that ball is going to be.
Incomplete. He dropped it.
Yep.
That's a lifesaver.
That was scary.
Makes it 17 seconds, though. That was a pretty long play.
If I'm St.Joe, I'm gonna run it here, get him on the run because Cy, or a little screen out to Cy. He scored twice this season on 75-yard touchdowns with a little screen pass. So
I think you kind of have to pass the ball here though, because if you run the ball and you get stopped in bounds, you got to burn a timeout. But I mean, we do have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, but you only got 17 seconds left, so you're gonna have to use them no matter what.
Yeah.
And I'd rather use them than not, because then you can get together and call a good play.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking because look, they're playing way back. They have 2 high safeties and then 1 middle linebacker. Is that so?
I think so, yeah.
If you break one,
Well,
I still understand throwing is
take
probably
the
the right
snap.
decision.
Nobody is
Gotta get rid of
open. He's going to throw that ball. It's going to be caught.
Vaughn.
Yeah, by Vaughn. Better go. Timeout, timeout, timeout.
Yep.
7
go.
seconds now. What do you do here?
One more play. If it's not there, throw it away and then try for the field goal. Or do you think you run it and try to?
Or what if you just go ahead
I
and
think
kick
run it.
You run it, line it up straight down the middle, and call a timeout.
Yeah.
immediately?
15-yard gain for Vaughn.
That was a great play. Good find there by Henry.
Well, because the guy guarding Vaughn had to come off him to stop.
Stop Henry. That's what I was saying. That's good. Good read there by Henry. He's playing really well.
Now Vaughn has 18 yards in this quarter, so the freshman put in the work.
He's got some good defensive plays too. He has that deflection in the first quarter. I think we're very close to Charlie's field goal range. We just
very.
We just need the O-line to hold up.
Are we at the 15 or the 20?
It looks like we're right at the 20.
I think we're at the 20. Yeah, I think inside the 20.
Yep.
And remember, they tried that super long one from for high school standards. That was like a 40-yarder, and he tried to hit it too high, and it got blocked. So.
Yeah.
And I mean, also, it's just like a why not?
And your O-line's been playing great, so I feel like he's got some confidence back there.
Yeah, it's
But you can't let them not tackle you and then run the rest of the clock out. So you have to be aware, because there is a clock in that end zone, I believe. There's that play clock, so.
Okay, Henry's going to take the snap. Looks back to the right. Just throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball.
Throw it away, throw it
There
away.
we go.
Oh,
8.8
8.8 seconds.
Henry took way too long on that one.
That
You
was
should
way
have
too
seen
close.
it not being able to do anything and just immediately thrown it
And
out.
here comes Charlie Ring.
I mean, because are they going to have to get it off quickly?
Oh, no, they called a timeout.
They did call timeout. Okay.
I don't know. Would you call a timeout here? You don't want to
just need
ice
more
your
time to-
kicker.
Well, it's just to have more time to prepare.
If I'm saying now, I'm calling a timeout right after he kicks one and try to ice him, because you're going to get a refresh anyway, so.
Is it legal to ice kickers in high school?
What does that mean? Like, I still
It's when you call a timeout, make them have to think about it.
It's just like the term is icing the kicker. It's just you call a timeout right before they're about to kick the ball.
I don't think it's illegal.
I don't see why it's not. I'm just saying I've never seen.
I want to
that
be
in
shocked,
a game.
though. There's a lot of NCAA rules that no one really understands.
Well, this has been an action-packed first half for this game.
St. Joe scored 3 straight drives and trying to make it 4. And up 7.
Because they had the one fumble in the end zone. So
Oh, yeah, right. So now this is 1 straight drive. So, but the 3 out of 5 so far has been pretty well.
yeah. Keep in mind.
Yeah.
St.
So
Al
defense is only really giving up 10 points.
Yeah.
St. Al gets the ball back, so you kind of want this to go in.
Okay. Let's see. Long kick. And it is going to be... it had the distance, but it was too right. It's going to be no good. And that is going to be your half. Second quarter brought to you by Mississippi Smiles. Bruins up 21-17. And we are going to open up this window, and we will bring you all the action. We will be back right after halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your state champion St. Lucia's varsity cheerleaders, coached by Kirsty Bowling and led by Captain Taryn Busby and co-captain Chloe Hawes. Let's hear it for the St. Aloysius varsity cheerleaders.
Woo! Way to go!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our fourth in the nation and 11-time state champion flash up dance team, directed by Jessica Moore and led by captains Elizabeth Bedmore, Megan Bell, Olivia Larson, and Farrell Capozzi. We now welcome the St. Aloysius Purple Tide Band to the field. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for the St. Aloysius Marching Band. We would now like to welcome to the field our St.Joe varsity cheer team under the direction of Miss Candace Sigler. The varsity cheer squad is celebrating their second consecutive state championship this past year. Tonight's performance will be led by seniors Lily Ratcliffe, Simone Chandler, Alexa Donaldson-Terry, Mackenzie Cummings, Emma Newell, and JoJo Talley. This team would like to celebrate their seniors with a spooky Halloween mix. Great job, ladies. Let's once again hear it for your St. Joe varsity cheer squad.
Woo!
Now entering the field is your St. Joe Spirit Steppers. Your Spirit Steppers are under the direction of Miss Leslie Ann Harkins. Tonight's performance will be led by seniors, captains, 2025 UDA All-Americans, and 2025 MAS All-Stars, Zanaya Purvis and Michael Michelle Williams, as well as seniors Gypsy Macias and Talia Ramos. The routine tonight is a dedication to these four incredible ladies who have put so much time, hard work, and love into this team. From the first beat to the final bow, our senior Spirit Steppers have made every moment magical. Thank you for reminding us all that this truly is the greatest show. Great job, Spirit Steppers, and congratulations to our senior Spirit Steppers. Now taking the field, let's give it up for the Spirit of St. Joe, our marching band. The Spirit of St. Joe presents their 2025 halftime show, Sister Thea, in honor of Sister Thea Bowman. Songs include Joshua Fought the Battle of Jericho, Oh Mary, Don't You Weep, and Were You There? Your band captains are Alex Glass and Atticus Gomez. Your stands conductor is Lauren Blue. Your brass captain is Clarence Gall. Your woodwind captain is Valeria Valdez. And your percussion captains are Jonathan Mai and Walt Dickerson. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Spirit of St. Joe.
Leave this up. Don't bring my name up.
Okay, Bruins football is back for the second half of tonight's game versus the St. Joe, the Battle of I-20. Score is 21-17 now. Bruins coming out very strong in the first quarter, pretty good in the start of the second quarter, and then kind of fell apart a little bit towards the end of the second quarter. So Bruins are going to be looking to take back the momentum starting now on defense against the St. Joe Flashes, hopefully to get the Strauss Stribling, is that what it's called?
Strauss Stribling? Yeah, it's some jewelry store that existed a long time ago.
That is down on the floor. Me and Charlie took a look at it. Very exciting. Sanders, what are you hoping in tonight's second half?
I'm hoping the Bruins can continue what they've been doing on offense. I think they've had a the offensive line especially has had a great showing today, letting Cy and AJ, get some holes, really put in some work, and then they're really letting Henry get out the pocket some and really make some plays with his legs. So love to see that. And then I want to see the defense step up here. They had a few good stops. I want to see some more of that. They, like you said, Davis, they kind of fell apart towards the end. Gave up that last-minute touchdown to St. Al, so hoping we can bounce back from that.
And this third quarter is brought to you by Sister Theobald Catholic School, and that is going to be, was it out of bounds?
It was out of bounds.
Out of bounds, so starting around the 35.
Yeah.
Okay, Bruins came back out on defense. They had a very good half in defense, and I think that you just got to kind of, you have a little time to breathe.
Right.
Maybe go over your strategy a little bit. Come back refreshed.
I agree. Charlie, you got any stats for us?
Yeah, Henry is 6 for 9 for 87 yards, and then has 1 touchdown in the game, the deep pass to AJ, and then Cy Macbeth has 73 yards on 6 carries for 2 touchdowns, so that's over 10 yards a carry, so that's pretty good.
Beautiful. It's going to be run up the middle, wrapped up immediately, and it's going to be a second down right at the beginning, right at the line of scrimmage, I mean. Yep, so if Bruins are able to get past this, Bruins are able to get this stop, it's definitely going to be looking like, an upward trend.
Yeah.
Second and long.
It's going to run up the middle again, and they're going to get stopped probably about midway, maybe about a 5-yard gain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Looks like actually maybe a little bit more than that.
Yeah, 6 yards.
You got a last little hurrah.
3rd and 4. I assume you're going to run it again, but this is a little far for a run.
Yeah, I mean,
Could see either one. They haven't gone back to the pitch in a while, so could see the little trickery coming out the playbook.
Oh, no, Steele's limping off the field a little bit.
He seems fine, probably just a little bit banged up. And they are going to run it up the middle again, and he is going to... Yeah, he's going to get it, but it is extremely close.
Yeah, that ref signal, he got it. Reset the chains for the Flashes.
Okay, Bruins, I think one of the main things is that you can give up... You obviously don't want to give up any points, but a field goal is more okay to give up than what a touchdown would be to give up.
Because field goal, Bruins are still up by 1.
Yeah. And St. Al's just going to run up the middle again for a pretty good gain, and maybe... Oh, he's still going.
They're trying to strip it from him. I'd rather take the tackle because now he's just getting big chunks off the game. So Trying to force the 4th fumble of the game.
If they keep running it like that, I don't see any reason to stop doing it. I mean, if it, like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So it seems like St. Now are really just gonna try to pound it down their throats and.
Yeah. And they're going to run it back up the middle again, and he's going to get the first down, or can be right at it.
Just continue trying to strip the ball. All their hands were on the ball.
Yeah, Bruins just got to kind of get back into their feel a little bit on defense. They've brought up two pretty big plays on the run.
Yeah. They've really been driving this sequence, really been moving the ball. So we'll see if the Bruins can step it up here now that they're across midfield.
Okay, and that snap is going to be blown up. Oh, no, it's going to be a quarterback run. He's going to get the first down. I thought it was blown up immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're continuing to drive down again. The defense is going to find an answer for this. This is 3 drives in a row of scoring probably so far. Not really the defense's fault on the little 1-yard touchdown run, but we'll see.
Yep, it's going to be first down and 10 for the Flashes at their own 30-yard line. It's going to be another run up the middle. He's going to get, looks like, maybe half gain. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be about 2nd and medium. That's the thing is, like, you got to at least stop them once because you're going to get these 4 to 5 yard runs every single time, and then that's going to end up being a first down.
Yep, we're already 9 minutes left on the game clock in this Sister Thea Bowman 3rd quarter.
And he's going to get off the edge. Nice right there by Jace, able to push him out and not let him get much. Still might have been a first down, though. I don't really know.
You just got to stop on the early downs because if you continue to get it to 2nd and 5, they're going to get the first down because that's, again, three downs to get it.
Yeah, you saw him going for the stiff arm there, but Jace was just not having it.
He's short by 1, so
yeah.
I expect the goal line stand to come out, the little goal line playbook.
Well, I don't know. You can always, they might run a little trick play. And
you don't want to be left open, but I don't see why. Yeah, you have 2 wide receivers out.
Okay, 3rd and very short. It's going to be a run up the middle, and he's going to get it. It's going to be a first down for the Flashes. They are just running down this defense right now.
Yeah, I mean, they came out really strong, and the Bruins defense just kind of came out flat. Not a lot of energy. They're not really flying to the ball like they were in the first quarter. I mean, we saw on some of those plays there was 7 or 8 bodies on the ball. So
regain a little bit of spunk.
Yeah.
Okay, quarterback takes snap. It's going to hand it up the middle again. He's going to get. Okay.
It's a better stop, but continue. That's 4 right there. So every yard matters, though. So.
Well, that looked better.
It was better. It was maybe about 2 or 3.
Looks like about 2nd and 8, I'd say. And now they're in the red zone too.
Yep. Crowd getting really into it. It's going to be another run up the middle. And he is going to not get the first down, but it's going to be a 3rd and short.
So a little longer than it was last time. So see if they can get a little stop. They've already done 10 tackles so far on this first drive. So this is exactly what they want because, we have many two-way players. You exhaust them out, and then the offense starts to stutter too.
You also have to think, though, that this would also be 4th down territory depending on how this 3rd down play goes.
Yeah, you could see him maybe kicking a field goal because then you score and get a 2, you're tied up with a touchdown. So, but if they it just depends how many yards they get right here. Oh, that's a false start.
Maybe.
I mean, you think so? You think that?
No, encroachment.
Oh my goodness, that is.
Is that just give him the first down?
Exactly what you did not want.
Yikes! Yeah, you really didn't want that because. I mean, it looked like Bruins might have had a position there to get a stop and bring on the field goal unit, but nope.
Because they've only had 1 or 2, this 2nd penalty of the game, so they've been awfully clean.
Yeah.
But the encroachment, they keep being. Now you're giving a 1st and goal.
Well, if you remember, it was the beginning of the game. It was penalty after penalty after penalty. It looks like they kind of cleaned it up towards the middle of that first half, but
See, it's going to be a run up the middle again. He's going to try to get off the edge, and he is going
There
to
we go.
be absolutely destroyed. That is number 7, Vaughn Harris, on
Multiple
the play.
Bruins there on the tackle.
He could have gotten in if he just cut in the middle. He tried to get around, so.
Second and goal, say now. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left in this game.
They've ran
In
a
this
lot
quarter.
of plays on this drive. It's been like, I'd say 12 plays maybe.
Yeah, they already had 11 tackles. This would be the 12th play of the drive.
You just know this defense is just absolutely just so
Get 'em.
tired.
Get
If
him.
they can get him.
Okay. He's
I don't think he
going
ever got
for
forward
that.
progress. I think the ball's going to get spotted back here at the 20-yard
There you
line.
go.
There we go.
Very nice play. Very nice play.
Everybody's.
Yeah, no forward progress.
Yeah.
That was not a very wise decision. He should have just kept going forward.
Okay, 6 minutes now. I mean, this clock is just going. I mean, it's not always the best look for St. Al, though, if you really think about it.
First tackle for loss of the game.
Really?
Yeah, they've had the sack, so
That was a huge momentum shift.
They were really close to the goal line. I mean,
third
that's
down in 20.
maybe.
So
Well,
maybe all the way
yeah.
back in Vicksburg, maybe downtown Vicksburg. We'll see.
So it's going to be a timeout on St.Joe.
Yeah, I agree with the one here because make sure you're together and don't give up a touchdown because you have perfect scenario right here.
That
Well, this
timeout is going to be
drive-
brought to you by Marketing Design.
This drive has already taken a good portion off the clock. I mean, this is their first drive of the second half, and
Mhm.
I mean, because they just keep running the ball. They haven't really been tackled out of bounds at all, so it's just been run play after run play. The clock just keeps rolling. Not good if you're saying out because they need
Yeah.
more time.
This is a bigger play if you like. This is a big play. You either get it in the end zone or you either hit like a really 4th and short. You got to get them far back. You can't let them get a bunch of yards like we have done in past.
Well, that's the thing with St. Al's offense. They drive it so slowly, which I like, but that means they waste a bunch of clock, and if they get backed up, then, you only get 3 points out of half the quarter gone already, so. Third down and a few miles, so.
Okay. Okay, St. Al coming out here for this pivotal third down. This is big. Okay, the third
Gonna have to
down.
throw it. Pressure.
Be a bit. He's still
Oh.
going. He's still going. That is going to be wide open.
Ugh, that looked
Coverage.
like that.
Who was on that coverage? Who is that? I think it's number 18,
That-
Parker McKenzie.
Chris almost had him there for the sack, and he barely broke out of it. That is, you can't allow that to happen.
It
Say
almost
no.
looked like he ran past the line of scrimmage and
Yeah.
then threw. I don't know. It's probably close.
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
Yeah.
Your entire body has to be past it, so I don't know the entire body was,
Is that
but
the rule for high school?
it's best high school's college rules, so yeah.
Okay.
Besides the kickoffs, I think they're a little
So
different.
now with their first lead of the game today.
Yeah, because pass interferences are like 15 yards and
It was
everything.
close to being blocked, but that's going to be good. So now it goes up by 3, 21-24 the score.
Well, that drive took more than half of the
And
third quarter.
And that's if you're saying, oh, you like that too, because if you get one stop, then you control basically this whole game if you can score again. So
Yeah. Well, I want to see. I think a quick drive out of the Bruins, a big momentum. I want to see momentum plays. I want
Yeah.
to see those huge.
you want to see a score.
I want to see a score. I want to see Cy break one for like 50 yards or AJ.
A
break
quick
one.
score. A quick score.
Yeah.
And
You gotta
remember
have a
that
quick
field
score.
goal. Well, quick score, your defense is tired, so I don't know if you want to do that. You just want to score. But that field goal might come up making the big difference here, because field goal difference would have hit that halftime just barely to the right
Yeah.
and maybe a little short, but
Definitely. So this definitely the biggest, offensive drive for the Bruins today's game. Okay, so now getting ready for the kick. 5 minutes, 39 seconds left in this third quarter. Okay, Bruin offense has to score here, and it doesn't even matter really how long it takes, honestly. Oh, it's going to be a weird kick, and it's been caught.
Great field position if there's no flags.
I don't see any on the
He
field.
was almost gone if he broke that one tackle. That's been 3 kick returns now that's gone past the 40. So
yeah.
the special teams game has not been very good for St. Al so far with the punt error and everything, but just the one field goal error and then, you know, the kickoffs, and that's been all for St. Joe.
The Bruins have had great field position almost all day. I mean, I think other than that one time when they forced that fumble on the goal line, that was the only time they've had really poor field position. So it's getting close.
Yeah,
It's a little too close for comfort.
Yeah.
Very nice field position here, though, for the Bruins.
Good senior night game.
Okay, Henry takes a snap. He's actually looked the pass.
Oh,
Pass going to be complete to A.J. Harris. A.J. breaks the tackle. A.J. keeps on going. He's either going to be at the first down or he's going to be just short.
It looked like I didn't even see AJ. I mean, the jersey blended right into the.
That's what AJ's good at. He's good at breaking a little tackle and going.
Yeah. It's going to be a first down for St. Joe, and that is going to be brought to you by the Sanders family.
You're right there. AJ is really good in the open field, just making people miss. So.
And they go out of bounds so they can catch their breath. They don't have to really worry about clock management, but the clock is still going. Never mind. I was.
And Henry's looking to pass again. He's just going to be
wide open. Vaughn.
Interesting pass to Vaughn. It let him go behind and let him get past the guy, but he's going to be down right around the 40-yard line, about a 5-yard gain.
Henry has been very accurate. He's 8 for 11. That's
really solid.
70, maybe 8%. I can't do the math in my head.
Come on, Charlie.
Miss Poole, please don't get mad at me. I apologize.
It's going to be second down and short now for the Bruins.
So 8-yard gain on the play.
Henry's going to take the snap. He's going to hand off to Cy. Cy's going to get the first down and more.
Big chunk. Maybe 10 on the play. I'm going to go 8 probably.
The first down is brought to you by the Evans family.
What play do you run next, Charlie?
You do the exact same thing. Maybe. I'm thinking if you can come up with some option and Harris, like a little RPO option. Mm-hmm. So it's run. If it's open, Cy's gone for a touchdown. And then if you need to pass it out, you can pass it out to AJ, who might break a tackle. And then you're in the end zone. So
yeah,
just use your best athletes on the field.
He's going to throw for this down. Pressure. He's going to take it himself. Ooh. He's just going to kind of fall.
I think he was more of a slide. He's getting hit way too much this game.
At that point, you just throw it away. I mean, there really wasn't much on that weak side.
Yeah, but I think he gained maybe a little. No, not really hard. Maybe
he gained an inch, maybe an inch.
I think they really need to try to work to that right side where they got more space.
Uh-huh.
I want to see a screen to AJ out there. Maybe get some blockers for him.
Well, the screen hasn't didn't work against Pillow, so they're gonna have to come with a new screen. I'm bringing Steele back in and power running it because you kept getting like 20-yard gains off that.
AJ looks open there off to the side.
Yeah, I think they're playing zone cover.
And it's gonna be Cy running up the middle, and Cy is gonna be keep it on going.
There we go.
And I don't think he's gonna have. I think he might have the first down.
Let's see where they spot him.
First down.
Yep, first down. St. Joe. That's brought to you by the Sanders family.
Averaging 9 yards a carry right now.
How many yards does he have?
Almost 100 now.
Nice.
He's at 91.
That's all purpose?
Has he
gotten any passes?
No, I do not believe so. They need to get him out wide.
Mm-hmm.
Or AJ, have him on either side. Have them on either side. And
okay, 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in this third quarter. Henry's going to fake the snap. Fake the handoff. Now it's going to be a throw. It's going to be overthrown.
That's when you realize you missed Drew at that point because Henry being a wide receiver. That was a good decision. I would have gave it to Vaughn, though, because, those little 3-yard gains keep going every single time.
It looks like he kind of hesitated. Like he saw Vaughn almost pump faked a little bit. Because, he was there for a good second or two.
At least he didn't try to fit it inside and get an interception, which he almost had down here at the end of the game. So
I do like...
I just feel like that not running the ball with 7 seconds left is starting to bite them because remember, if they would have gotten a yard or two, that field goal is good. So.
And Henry did take a long time to pass that ball. Okay, Henry's going to take the snap and is going to give it Cy. Cy's going to run up and he is going to be...
short, maybe by a yard?
maybe by a yard.
Just do it again. I mean,
Yeah.
they haven't been able to stop him. This sequence, just keep giving it to him.
He is just absolutely
9 yards
running
again on the carry. I'm just running it again or doing quarterback little toss out.
Yeah.
Because they're going to bite on, what's his name, Cy. Yeah, AJ's all by himself. I'm passing out to him quick and watching him break a tackle.
Okay, Henry takes a snap on third down. So you hand it off to Cerrone, and Cerrone, I think, is going to get it.
Yeah.
But you also forget the run game's been so consistent, you might as well keep doing it.
Yep, first down, St.Joe, brought to you by the Evans family.
I wouldn't be shocked if they get to a play action here again like they did for that deep touchdown earlier.
So now it's 1st and goal for the Bruins. Looking to capitalize on this pretty long drive. Hasn't been as long as St. Al's, but it has been a lengthy drive. Probably the longest one of the night.
Okay, 1st and goal for the Bruins. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left in this quarter, brought to you by Sister Thea Bowman Catholic School. Henry takes a snap, looks back to pass. Henry, his ball.
And, almost
intercepted. It had too much hang on it.
I think we got to get Cy a hat trick today.
I heard a few fans start screaming, run the ball, and I don't disagree with them.
There's a hurt guy on the field for St. Al.
That's no good.
Minute 53 left in this third quarter. Bruins marching down the field. I mean, even if you are not able to, which
He's
you have
limping
every
off.
opportunity to get a touchdown here, but even if you aren't able to get a touchdown, a field goal is extremely valuable in this situation. Still tying the game up, giving the ball back to St. Al, letting the defense kind of get their rhythm back a little bit. I mean, maybe when you get the touchdown, it's even better because you get a score and then you're on top.
You need to run the ball because, first of all, if you don't get it, it's 4th down and long, then you got to kick the field goal to come back into it. So, but just keep it with your 2 main players, AJ, Cy, and, 3 main players, and Henry. But mainly just Cy.
Well, Cy's going to get that ball again, and he is going to be brought down probably close. They're still pushing. Brought down.
That's close.
Yeah.
That's the effort you have to keep going. That's what makes teams from good to great. I'm bringing in the 2 halfbacks on the right, followed by Cy, and you're breaking through there because Steele and Chris did great there.
They like to call it the Hewlett tush push.
I want to see.
Hewletts are not out there on the field.
Yes, they are.
I would bring him in here for 3rd down.
Yeah. I want to see a little I formation maybe, just like get some extra blockers in there for side.
I might even say run it twice.
Yeah.
Because
I would too. It depends where you get. If you lose like 5 here, then no.
They're going to take the snap, and Cy's going to get that ball, trying to get off the edge, and Cy's going to be in for the Bruin touchdown. Taking the lead now after St. Al just marched down the field. Bruins did it right back.
Another rushing touchdown for guess who?
And that timeout is going to be brought to you by Jolly Orthodontics. That touchdown. Yeah.
That's a hat trick for Cy. 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns. And the thing is, they haven't turned over the ball. Well, they did, but they haven't turned it over in terrible situations.
Yeah. They have
Because had 5 last week, they're down. They divided that by 5, and now at 1. So hopefully it'll stay that way.
Okay, a minute, 30 seconds left in this third quarter, brought to you by Sister Thea Bowman Catholic School. Bruins fighting. Try to get the second win of the season and win.
Was the extra point no good?
Oh, it wasn't? 27-24 the score. You're up by 2. Okay, Bruin defense. Now, this is their time to shine. We always say most important drive. Well, that's because every single drive becomes more and more important.
In these one-possession games, yeah, which St. Joe struggled with all year, but this is a new St. Joe. I've not seen this St. Joe yet, besides St. Joe Greenville. So
I love how Henry is handling the ball today. I think he's being patient. He's not making bad decisions.
That's just one deep pass, and that wasn't even necessarily a bad decision.
I've seen 2. I guess there was 2 because there was the one right before the half ended, where around the 30-ish yard line he kind of threw a risky pass, and then there was one on the last drive. But that's
and then the fumble, if you count that, but we don't know if that was on him.
That wasn't a bad decision. That was just some miscommunication.
Yeah.
But like you said, he's been very accurate with his passes. the play calling's been really good today, actually. I think they've been giving it to the right playmakers and just letting it ride.
Nice punt by Charlie.
There we go.
Inbounds. Caught at the 15-yard line, giving this special teams time to get down there, and he is going to be brought right before the 30-yard line.
There we go. Finally got one in bounds.
That was nice.
And then when you get in bounds, they start back way farther than they have been at the 50-yard line. So
Yeah. That extra point miss, though, might come back to bite him. I mean, it has been a close game all day. So, yeah, I mean, you never know. Coming down to it.
about to come down to the fourth quarter, and you got a 3-point game. So that missed extra point and that missed field goal might be a big punishment for St. Joe after this. Because they get a field goal and somehow tie this up, then I continue. But your offense has to continue the score. Your defense necessarily hasn't played bad. They just need to get back in rhythm.
1st and 10 for them, and they're going to be caught right at the line of... Wait, he is still going to... Have they not called that play dead? He barely got any. They need to call that play dead before that.
He got whammed. Fumbles out. I think he was already down.
He's been down for a minute.
About to say, if this is the 4th fumble of the game...
Just putting the players at risk if you just let them continue to just pound.
I don't understand. I mean, it looked like he stopped his progress.
He did. He was sitting there. They were sitting there for a second.
Yeah. Got to call that one dead.
It's all just dependent on how the ref sees it. And they might be taking this to the 4th quarter.
I think they are.
Yeah, they are. He's telling them to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are just going to take it to the 4th.
So St. Al's been busy cutting the lead down from
10.
To how many? Yeah.
It was 10.
21-17 to 4 at. So they've gone from 10 now to 4, and now only down 3. So 1-score game for St. Al. They've been doing it all. The football player in the band. That was pretty. You don't see that very often.
I actually have really liked this game. I think the Bruins are playing some of the best football we've seen.
Just that one turnover is the only thing you can be upset with.
That and some of the
tackling, but
the tackling and some of the field goal special teams stuff. But I mean that's fixable.
You have to adapt.
Yeah.
Yep, and Bruins, big drive here for them on defense.
Yeah.
Having to stop the St. Al, getting the ball back, going up by another score. Next thing you know, you're in prime position.
You notice one thing, you see Drew is talking to, I guess, backup quarterback Henry, trying to give him some information on, spinning the ball, I guess it'd be. But it's just a great leader is, even though after that very bad injury versus Tri-County.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the game was over already. It's a shame that happened, but
yeah, definitely.
I think the offense might run a little better just because running the ball has really worked for the Bruins this season. I think just the threat of the run. Drew is a good runner, but again, Henry's the wide receiver, so.
Yeah, well, it's definitely been tough not having Drew. It sucks because it is his senior year. Well,
but he will be playing college ball.
He's going to do that little bitty spin move. Let's see. It looks like St. Joe's getting to it, though, and he is going to be brought down for a loss. A loss on the play. 11:45 left in this 4th quarter. Once again, the 4th quarter is brought to you by Salamukis Madison. 3rd
and long, exactly where you want to be on defense, so you cannot leave the guy wide open. I'm going to expect just the zone coverage. We'll see how they play. The quarterback is coming in on defense.
Wait, what do you mean?
Henry's in on defense, yeah. Because he plays safety and wide receiver, and now quarterback too.
Odd, but I guess it's his last game.
Yeah. Why not give him the play time?
Man coverage too high is what it looks like so far.
Okay, well, they're going to take the snap, drop back the pass, obviously. There's going to be some pressure, and he is going to catch that inbounds. No, they're going to call it incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like he did kind of catch it inbounds.
Okay, Bruins.
They give it to him? They gave it to him.
What?
Oh, I think they were just calling clock dead.
Okay. Even Coach Sigler thought it was incomplete.
Yeah.
Yes, not. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Flashes.
That was a really good play by the Flashes. I mean, he had pressure in his face. I think that was Chris Brown on the pressure and zipped it.
It's a great catch, though, too.
Yeah, great catch on the sideline, little toe tapper.
Defense has got to get stopped, so that's like 3 third-down conversions in a row.
Okay, the snap is going to be up the middle again, and he's still on his feet, but he's getting pushed back, and that's going to be maybe a 2 to 3 yard gain.
There we go.
The band is going to have to start playing and get loud for this defense to keep going.
Okay, second down and
And 6,
Yep.
maybe 6, yeah.
okay, the snap is going to be up the middle, and they are going to get dropped close to the line to gain. It's going to be a third down and short.
And again, this is where they thrive, so I'm expecting all-out blitz is what's coming.
Looks like.
Yeah, they're bringing VJ in.
And always remember, if you stop them here, they're not going to they're not going to go on fourth unless they're just like, right there.
It looks like that running back got
I think he
hurt.
cramped. I hope he just cramped. Yeah. Hey, good.
I saw him kind of.
Our fellow Catholic rivals are dealing with some injury problems.
It always makes me mad though, because sometimes it's like in your mind you have, oh, okay, well, it's going to be, you got 3 downs, and the next thing you know, you got a punt. But then it sucks now because teams are now a lot more comfortable going with it on fourth in any part of the field, like in high school, college, or even in the NFL. You see it, and it's just like, oh my goodness. Because it really is hard to stop an offense on 4 plays from going 10 yards. It really is.
Yeah, Jeff Levy likes to do that a lot.
Yep.
4th and 1 on his own 25 against Texas may not have been the greatest decision.
Well,
They didn't get it, did they? I don't think they got it.
we're just going to let the past be the past. Because
There's some lessons to be learned.
definitely maybe some jobs to be considered.
But this is definitely 4th down territory because you're down 3. You're definitely not in field goal range. Breaking NFL record at this one.
Okay, big stop here for the Bruins. This game has actually gone quicker than I thought it would.
The linebackers are moving in. Jace Harris coming in.
Yeah.
Okay, and he is going to... He's
Just
going to get it.
He's gonna
Barely get it.
Barely. Yeah.
That's so hard to stop. It's
He's
gonna be
coming
a-
in so hot. Yeah, it's really difficult to stop.
This is why we were talking about earlier, is that you can't let up big plays or like 4 to 5 yard plays on a first down.
Because then this happens,
Yeah.
yeah. And they had no wide receivers out there. They just ran it straight.
It sucks even more because you know what they're about to run every single time. Okay. First down. They're going to run it again, and he is going to break a tackle and get down.
If
probably
they
for
can just
about-
make those first down tackles and only 2 yards a game, then they're good. But
They're just getting tired.
the clock is running.
I don't blame them for being tired. This defense, both defense, honestly, are out there constantly.
I know. Yeah, it's been a defensive game. I mean, it's just been.
It's been a battle.
I want to know what the time of possession is. It's hard to tell, but I mean, I
I think St. Al's got the advantage just because their
Yeah.
drives go on so much longer.
Oh, he might
Oh,
have jumped
yeah.
it there.
Clocked
And
it
he
in.
is going to run up the middle, and I think he's maybe going to get the first down or be extremely close.
Almost a Troy Polamalu play there right there. Did you see they jumped it? He was just a little off. Close though.
It's going to be third
I don't know
down.
if he hit, and it's a 15-yard penalty if you go over him and then touch him.
And that's the thing, is that it's a third down and extremely short. Not only does that
You've
give
seen
them
those on the
chance-
field goal blocks. You know, what was that Seattle Seahawks player that keep jumping over him? He blocks like three or four in his career.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It'll be third down.
It's definitely going to be a run again.
Yep.
God, oh.
This might be a quarterback sneak, but they are going to get it regardless.
It's so hard to stop.
Well, it's hard to stop anything whenever you give them 6 yards on the first play, and then they got 3 more plays to get 4.
That's true.
Yeah, this getting all the serving. The defense hasn't adjusted at all. They keep bringing people, but they just have to make the tackles. They got to hold on for dear life. Because 20 more yards, they're in field goal range, so you got to hold them to a field goal at least on this drive. At most, a field goal. Because then you give in to your offense's hands, and I've trusted them pretty much all game.
Okay.
Except on the 1 yard
So
line.
now it's just going to run it again. Big play. That might even be a first down.
That's a touchdown saving tackle there, right there. That he would have been gone.
Yeah. Who was that on the tackle? Could you tell?
I think maybe it was Vaughn. I couldn't tell exactly.
I mean, it really just seems like the Bruins just have not been able to answer the run game.
Yeah.
And that's what they were so good at the start of the first half.
Yeah, they kept blowing up the run game.
I think they switched St. Joe might have switched to a different set because they were running. Like,
Well, yeah, they're getting tired too, though, so you got to put that in.
It seemed like they kind of figured out where the holes in the Bruin defense were, and they're just exploiting them now.
Yeah, they definitely watched a lot of film in that 20 minutes.
Run it up the middle again. Get a good bit. Yeah, this defense is just done. Seems
like you said, Charlie, just like that's what it comes down to, the film, you know. In crunch time, when everybody's tired and it's games on the line, if you know what's going on, that's the most important thing. But yeah, both of these defenders are exhausted.
About 7 minutes left in this game. St. Joe marching down the field. It's going to be second down. They are just going to run it right up the gut again.
And 3rd and 1?
Maybe.
I think St. Joe likes getting stopped 3rd and 1 because they get the first down and then they get even more yards. So
I mean, that's just why you can't let up big plays on first down.
Yep.
3rd and 1 again. That's the 3rd straight 3rd and 1 on this drive.
See, it's because they do just like a little short second down play after a big first down play.
And you'd be surprised. I think they might go a little trickery. They're going to blitz full out St. Joe, and they're going to have a wide open wide receiver. You can see it because they're starting to run it all over again. But one play could change everything.
Well, they're actually going to run it and just jump over. I mean, how desperate can you be?
Yeah. They're putting it all out on the line, though.
I mean, It is not the goal line. I mean, you really don't see that often on a 3rd down.
Yeah, well. So it's not quite 1st and goal, almost, though.
You'd be shocked. Kentucky ran that 4 times in a row against Texas and didn't get in.
That's sad.
Yeah, they should have won that game. Just like another team I know that lost in overtime to Texas.
Shots fired.
Okay. Well, 6 minutes, 20 seconds left. Flashes deep into the red zone now, just running it up the gut, and that is what you need.
Yeah, that's exactly what you've been looking for.
If you're just able to, then you never know.
The U.S. Army might be recruiting this entire St. Alice team. They run the exact same playbook.
It really is, though. It's just that one little inside run every time. Because, I mean...
And you can't stop it because you're not used to it. You've never played teams like this.
They tried running the outside zones, and it just kept getting blown up in the first half, and now they're just, 15-play drives.
St.Joe might have to call a timeout on defense to let them rest a little bit, but you can't really spare any timeouts because you're already down to 2. False start.
False start.
That's even more what you need.
Look at that. You see, it was a stop on there was no big first down, explosion, and then...
Now they're off the charts.
Yeah.
So that pushes them back. It'll be 2nd and long now for the
2nd and 14, so...
Yeah.
They're going to probably run it again, and just make sure you don't give up a 10-yard run, and
Got to be
3rd and long, and you got to make sure the guy doesn't get a toe tap out of bounds like last time, if it comes to that. But you got to focus on the play ahead of you.
By the way, there's only...
Okay, well, he is going to be running and he's going to get stopped.
He almost fumbled it again.
Right around the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage. So now it's going to be about 3rd and 10. Get a stop here.
Yeah.
As long as they don't get a bunch. That's field goal. Tie game.
3rd and 11.
There's only about 5 minutes left in this game, so if they do score here, crunch time for the Bruins. Got to go down, give it to your best players, try to score a touchdown.
They could run it again, though, try to send up a field goal, because this is a little long for a high school kicker.
We'll see what they do here.
Nope, they're going 4 wide.
5 seconds on the play clock.
That should be
okay.
Another little
He's
screen.
going off the right, and he is going to get the first down. He was just...
I'm a little shocked.
was
Is that not a legal formation? They had 5 people in the backfield.
Did they?
I thought they did, because they had 2 wide receivers off, and then the quarterback and the running back, and the other one behind them.
I don't know. Maybe the refs just missed it.
I'm going to have to send a formal complaint. A formal complaint.
So now it's 1st and goal.
Yeah, you can't allow that.
About 4.5 minutes left. So, yeah, if they run maybe, let's say, 2 more plays.
You want them to hurry up and score.
Blitz, 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 blitz.
Need them to hurry up and score even. Okay, and they're just going to run it up. and
Oh,
it's gonna
good
be
tackle by
stopped.
Bond.
There we go.
I mean,
A goal line stand right here would
a
be...
goal line stand would be good. You just don't want to get it to like 4th down and then they run it up for a touchdown.
Yeah, and then there's no time left. How many timeouts do the Bruins have? They still have...
Bruins
They got
have
all
two.
three. We have 2. They have all 3.
Yeah. Bruins have enough, but not enough to stop it off you.
Did St. Joe's got another injured player.
At least that stops the clock for the moment.
Hope he's okay.
Well, there's like they're going down and
That's
getting
2 players. Yeah, he's limping off. Hopefully he'll be okay, but
They really are going down and getting up very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it's probably just cramps, you know. I mean, these players are out here. for a
about to say, are
long
you
time.
accusing them of lane kiffining and faking it?
No.
I don't think they are.
Is there a rule against that in NCAA?
Now they're...
Yeah, they fixed it now. Well, it's still broken. If you get down before the ball's set, you can still do it.
It's annoying.
How many plays do you think they've ran on this drive? I'd say at least 15.
They're up to 15s. Yeah, they're in the teens by far.
Get them.
He is going
Got
to be
him.
brought short. There you go.
But they're at the 1, the mystical 1 yard line.
They're not at the 1. They're at like the 5.
Oh, jeez, the ref was already at the 1. I'm like, jeez.
Well, they're close to the 5. They're really like the
You
4.
could see a pass, but I think they might run it twice in a row. Just watch the quarterback run the run and the little out pass. That's
think-
basically almost every play they run, but
Do you think they're just going to try to... If they don't get it on this play right here, do you think they're going to go for it on 4th or kick the field goal?
Kick a field
if
goal.
they're at the 1 or 2, they'll go for it. I think any farther, they kick
You think
it.
so? I mean, there is 3 minutes left.
Get him.
Let's see. It's
Get
going to
him.
be...
Oh.
There you, oh, he's still going.
Intercepted.
Okay.
That was exactly what I was talking about. Watch for the run, and they were ready.
And it stops the clock, too.
4th down from the 5, what do you do?
They're sitting.
Thing is, though, if you don't kick the field goal and go for it, you don't get it. This game, 1 first down, the game's over.
Yeah.
So I think they're bringing the kicker out.
I mean,
yes.
that's just the smartest thing to do. And it sets up Charlie Ring for maybe
A game winner.
a game winner.
St. Al's
Obviously
had
not.
two drives this half, and they've already run. The defense has already had 16 tackles,
Yeah.
so at least 16 plays, and then the passes and everything. So
That's rough. This has been too... Well, let's see the kick. Good.
I think that was good.
Okay, 27-27 is the
Oof.
score. And you're right, Sanders. That extra point that you did not get did
Yeah.
come to bite them.
Well, because I think about it, if it was 28-27 or 28,
they would have had to go for that.
Yeah,
They
and
would've
then
had to
that
go
could have
for
ended
it.
the game right then and there.
But now, do you drive down the field? Do you trust Charlie Ring to get the field goal?
Depending on how close you get, yeah.
yeah.
Just
gotta-
don't turn
But
it
like depending,
over.
like if you go down to the wire, that's the only thing that you can do, depending on where you are, and it wouldn't matter. So, I wouldn't. It wouldn't be more about trust. It would honestly be more about just
Necessity.
like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Steele's still limping a little bit.
Yeah, on the side.
Right down there on the field. Eli Womble is going crazy. He's very happy with his defense. His fellow defensive mates.
Okay, 2 minutes 55 seconds left. Bruins have 2 timeouts, trying to make this either the go-ahead drive or making this the game-winning drive. Does that make sense? Is that how you put that?
Game winning drive, yeah.
Game-winning?
Yeah.
But
This
what is it called if you get ahead and then they get the ball back? That'd be the go-ahead.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, yeah.
They call a lot of stuff go ahead now. I saw it was like some random school was a go ahead field goal with 2 minutes left. I don't really understand
and that ball is
that.
going to be caught, I think, by Riley Benicini. Riley's going, and he's going to be brought down right at the 35.
So the Bruin drive will start it around the 35-yard line. Here we go.
And what do? Just run it with Henry and have those short passes. Don't turn it over or put the ball on the ground much.
Yeah, I think we got to try. We have 2 timeouts left. So does St. Al has 3.
3.
So if they want to try to get another possession, I don't know if they would though. I mean, is that what their goal is? If they can get a stop,
Well, yeah. I mean,
And get the ball back, yeah, they want that. And then kick a game-winning field goal or touchdown. But
yeah.
the thing is, you might want to bring, Chase, what's his called, Steele and Brown back in there and just physically run it over them.
It looks like they're both out. Steele is limping
Steele's
a good
limping on the
bit.
sideline.
Yeah, you might not want to bring Steele back in. Yeah. But just be careful and run it.
Here we go.
Okay, Sai's going to get the ball, and Sai is going to get stopped pretty fast.
Yeah.
Maybe a gain of 1 or 2.
That's one of the best jobs I've
That
seen.
was
St. Al
more
do
than that.
today.
That was maybe a 3 or 4.
Yeah.
It's quite funny. This is the first drive of the fourth quarter for the Bruins.
Wow.
Right? I believe so, yeah. Well, they had that right
Yeah.
beginning. So, they drank 10 minutes of clock on that drive because they had like 5 third downs once.
They've had the ball for 20 minutes in the second half.
So that's a lot.
So, Bruins, you aren't worried about the clock here.
Okay, Henry's going to go back to pass. His pass, deep.
Oh, no.
It's going to be, almost caught. That
Oh,
was just
I
a
don't
50
like that idea. He almost caught
I
that.
don't either. It was a 50-50.
AJ is
ball.
really
Yeah.
frustrated with himself there.
That was really tough to get, though. That would have been extremely difficult.
Then now you get it third and long. I don't know why you would do that.
I think it might have been clock. You might have been doing it for clock reasons. Like, oh, well, now the clock has stopped because of the pass.
Well, yeah, now it's incomplete. Now there's a hurt player.
Well,
Oh,
St.Joe doesn't get this third down.
you just can't do
St. Joe
that.
scenario is going to be overtime.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about overtime, yeah.
I do not want to go through another overtime.
I've got a quiz I got to study for.
Well, our last overtime was against PCS a few years ago.
Oh, that was an amazing
Oh
game,
my
though.
goodness! And we gave up a 4th and 14. I was so mad.
But we won that game, didn't
I
we?
was still at St. Richards at that
We
point.
won that game, didn't
No,
we?
we lost in
We lost
overtime.
that game? I'm thinking a different game last year. I'm thinking of the game against Cathedral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Oh yeah.
that was an amazing game where we had that big game-winning pass to Sai.
That was
And
huge.
Oh, that was great.
I just remember Slushy's just going.
We won by 1
there.
point that game.
I remember Connor Odom going nuts in the press
Connor
booth.
was just screaming away. I mean, it was insane. And then
Because we still had Riker kicking extra points then back for us. Riker, I believe.
no, we had Parker
Oh,
Was
yeah.
Parker doing it?
Parker Davis.
yeah.
Yeah, he was doing it, and he missed a point, and then they scored, and we're about to kick in. They missed it too, and he kept going.
Yeah, I know. And there was one point. I don't know if it was there.
Let's just hope it doesn't come down to
There
that.
was one
Hopefully, we
point
win here.
where they were kicking a bunch of field goals. It was like back and forth, one of those. Like they went that much into overtime, and I remember the whole student section went through there and was trying to get them to miss it. But
This is the biggest play of the game.
yep, third down here, and they're just gonna run it with Sai.
Yes,
Sai's gonna
yes.
get the first down and more. Sai is still going on his feet at the 25, the 30, the 20, and
Yes.
he's going to be in for the Bruin touchdown.
60-yard TD.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my goodness. And that is brought to you by Jolly Orthodontics. I couldn't even see where he was with the markers. I mean, I was just so excited.
Yes.
That is going to put the Bruins up with 1:50 left.
So St. Al has
Yeah.
2 minutes and three timeouts.
Yeah, 3 timeouts.
Let's get this extra point here, though.
Yeah,
Got to.
you need this extra point. You know, Sai is just averaging a measly 37 yards a carry in this quarter. So,
Easily.
a measly.
Something
You
strong.
need to make this one. This is a necessity.
Hmm.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying, though. Cy will spring one of those every game.
Okay, Charlie with the kick.
And that's good. Right down the middle.
Showed it.
34-27 to score. Bruins up by 7 with 1:50 left in this fourth quarter. Brought to you by Salamukis Madison. And this is a huge game for the Bruins. Not only you get a trophy from it, at the Battle of I-20.
You get to
the
keep
Catholic
the
School.
trophy.
You get to keep the trophy for however long it is until we play them next.
Which we should schedule them every year, but I don't
It's a
think we
great
have them
game,
next
yeah.
year.
Schedule them every year.
I feel like we're all kind of like around the same, you know,
All the same size and everything.
and they're Catholic schools.
If this was the same team that played everyone else in the schedule, we'd at least have over 500. I'm just proud of them how hard they fought on the senior night, even though the season is like, I'm pretty sure 99.9% sure it's over. It's over, I think. But how much heart they put into this is kind of a big
Plus
thing.
all the injuries, too.
Yeah, you got injury, your star quarterback, injury to your star middle linebacker, who held down the fort in those early games, which we should have won. We were so close to winning.
Mm-hmm.
The Kapai game, I think if we refaced Kapai and Cathedral and all them, it'd be a lot closer.
I agree.
Just because you can, well, then you also have to think they probably developed as a team also.
I haven't looked at them recently, so please, the kick has got to go inbounds.
They're kicking.
No.
Close. Okay. Great.
The way he's kicking it, he's going sideways.
That would have been nice to get some clock off.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if he's being told that. Let me see if I can see him communicating to anyone.
St. Al's going to start off with some.
Yeah, the way Miss Pinnock just greeted him, I think they want him to kick it out just to avoid a... Because, we have given up a kickoff return and a field goal return for a touchdown.
Yeah, no, those have been in big key situations. Once versus Brookhaven Academy, once versus Pillow last week. I mean, in big situations where you're driving and you're doing good and then it gets destroyed by a punt return.
Think about it, though. Would that honestly be so bad if they ran one back and then Bruins have the chance with like a minute and a half left to
just let the defense do its
It's gonna be a
job.
run up the middle, and he is going to get a very nice run.
We do have some friends coming back to the show. We had we had a lot of people here today, so it's going pretty well. They're still here, and everyone. There was huge celebration. It was and they scored. So good job by Cy.
Okay. St. Al taking a good bit of time. I mean, the clock is just still rolling.
Yeah, that's pretty bad clock management right there. Oh, I haven't even started.
It's about a minute 12 left. And they're going to be throwing. There's pressure, though. His pass is going to be caught, and there's going to be a missed tackle, and he's going to get the first down. And, boy, he's still on his feet. Still going at the 40. He's going to be knocked down right at the 35-yard line. But he gets out of bounds with a minute left. And St. Al still has all 30 timeouts. But with this amount of time, you have to think also that it's not all about timeouts.
They were so.
They still got 3 minutes. Yeah.
Ugh.
They almost had that picked off too.
I know.
They died for it. It's just a screen. They can't be baited over and over again.
They got to be quicker to the ball.
Chris was just that close.
So close to sacking him. So close to the.
And the good thing is we have Chris next year too. So future first Heisman defensive player.
Okay, they're going to run up the middle at 23 again, and he's going to get stopped pretty quickly. Though.
Truly defensive player.
Seems like it's going to be a kind of a big.
They're not calling a timeout.
I don't think you. I think
This is bad clock management. You just lost
Well, you're losing about
15 seconds.
There we go.
You're almost at 20 now.
Yeah, all right, 20. And he's going to look back to throw. It's probably get it out the sideline, and they're going to get the first down
Was that
and
out of
get out
bounds?
the sideline.
That was it.
That's
You
gonna be-
gained a lot of yards, but you wasted 25 seconds.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb. Now you're at 34 seconds.
That wasn't the best of.
Got to make a stop here.
I wouldn't be shocked if St. Al scores, they go for 2. I wouldn't be shocked they go for the
That'd
win.
be crazy.
St. Joe's defense is good at stopping the 2, though. Hopefully it won't come down to that. But Tri-County, they stopped them on over 50%, I think.
Okay, first down and 10 for St. Al. St. Al's actually going to throw the ball to the side number 14, and he is going to get off the edge, and he is going to be stopped.
He's
right
down in
around the
bounds, I
20-yard
thought.
line.
Yep, he's in bounds.
There you go.
Clock's
Clock
still
is still rolling, and they haven't called a timeout.
Quarterback called a timeout.
There we go.
That's kind of
There's about 20 seconds left.
low-key embarrassing.
This is
quarterback
some-
having to call it.
This is not some very good clock management.
What is the coach doing on the sideline? Just like standing there with his mouth wide open, just watching the play. Like I'm confused. Like immediately after it gets down, you see the signal for the clock to still run. You immediately call that
Well,
timeout.
maybe the ref didn't hear him.
I mean, you can see it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. This is. Whew,
Plus, you
coming
know,
over
the ref
wire.
would look for it too. Is the
That's
thing.
So, yeah, about 20 seconds left. They still have 2 timeouts left. Down a touchdown. Yeah, I think what Charlie was saying, probably go for 2. Just try to end it. That's what I would like.
Yeah, but again, if you miss it, then
Yeah.
Okay, there's 23 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Brought to you by Salamukis Madison.
yeah, I'm pretty hungry, legitimately. So
I'm not hungry.
you're not hungry?
I'm hungry for some Salamukis, though.
Always.
Get your ice cream at least.
Yep.
Okay, second and medium. 23 seconds left. St. Al's going to take the snap. He's going to look to his right again. There's going to be nobody. And that ball is
Oh my-
so close to pick up.
Valley Piacini was.
This close. So close.
He's going to be beating himself up about that.
He's gonna be very upset about that one.
so close. I saw the gray jerseys and I was like,
I know, and it was like a very wobbly.
yeah.
Okay, huge
we go.
third down here for the Bruins.
17 seconds left. Say now at around the, I guess it's around the
The-
28-yard line.
No, they're at the 18, I think.
18.
So now, they're obviously going to go for it on fourth down here. So this is not the most important play of this.
This is one of the most important plays we've had. I mean, if they convert here, that's almost game over. Or not game over, but I would.
Okay, it's going to be a pass again, and he is going to be missed tackle. He's going to get the first down, I think. Isn't he?
It's close.
Well, there's a
8
call
seconds
for that.
left.
Yes, he is going to get the first down. They're going to be rooting for the end zone.
Yeah.
8 seconds left. That is one or two plays, no matter
you
what.
Can get one play and either call a timeout or get out of bounds.
This stadium was shaking. That was pretty loud. That's probably the first time in years.
Ben was getting pretty loud.
Well, I think what it is that,
They need to be on these next two plays. They matter just as much.
remember, like, plays in the end zone, you're not going to run it right here, really. Like,
Why? I think I didn't have a timeout left.
you're at the 10-yard line. I mean, I understand you have a timeout left, but that puts it at one play only.
Yeah, if they would have called a timeout after that run, they maybe have 28 seconds here.
Right. Well, what do you
And-
think is the play call here, Charlie, for the St. Joe Flashes?
Can't run it. Well, you could, but that's... You're at the 18, so no. It's probably going to be one of those QB rollouts they've done all game, but the safety should be in the corner and be able to stop them short. But then they could have 1 second left. I don't know. It's been taking them about 6 to 7 seconds. You know,
Also,
just
you have to think that with pass plays, which it probably will be, or even if it is a run, it takes time. You know, especially a pass play deep into the end zone, you got to wait for something to pop up.
Yeah.
the quarterback is in defense. You know that's when it's a big play. Not to say quarterback like he doesn't know what he's doing. He's actually pretty good at his position, but the backup quarterback.
Crowd.
Every pass that they've thrown, or almost every pass, has been one of those rollout plays, and those always take about.
And the little screen passes, and they can't throw it short.
First and 10. St. Al's going to throw the ball. They're going to look to the right, and that ball is going to be dropped.
So
4 seconds left.
That was a touchdown
no,
right there.
that was not a touchdown. I
He
don't
was
think.
wide open on the
Yeah,
right
but there
side.
was people. No, it wasn't deflected. I don't think, because it was in his hands. He turned.
And this game will come down to the defense here.
Okay, final play. Maybe if St. Al does not get a touchdown here.
Everyone needs to be on their feet for this one. They've been freezing to death out here. And
I don't know why they aren't.
timeout,
Timeout.
St. Al. Okay.
I mean, this game is just down to the wire. We haven't seen many games like this.
Like I was saying, I mean, if they do end up doing one of those rollout plays, which they've been doing all game.
We'll see if they can
Takes
come
time,
up
you know?
clutch.
But so did he just drop that one?
He dropped it.
Wow.
He bobbled it. I think it may have been a little too low. I think because he had
Got
the.
tipped? Because I think it was. It
It might have been
Harris
tipped.
out there.
I
But
could
it
have seen
wasn't a big, like... But then the thing is that... What was I about
The
to
band
say?
needs to put the instruments in the mouth and start playing because
Oh,
I
man.
don't think he would have scored a touchdown anyway if he would have
I don't
gotten
know.
in
He seemed
there.
Really open.
Coach Pruitt is hoping for a stop here.
Coach Brew, he put so much effort and passion into this.
Yeah, they put everything in this team for this game, and
Okay, second down. 4 seconds left. 34-27. Fourth quarter brought to you by Salamukis Madison. This is the play of the game right here for St. Al. If they don't get this, it's game over. If they get it, tie game, overtime. St. Al takes a snap, drop pass to pass, goes to his right. He is going to be pressured, and he is going to throw the ball, and it is going to be intercepted. St. Joe with the win.
Was that Von Harris?
yes,
Number 7, Von Harris, the freshman, with the interception to seal the game for the Bruins.
St. Joe with the win tonight versus the St. Al Flashes in very, very nice fashion. Bruins get their second win of the year, and they will fall to 2-7.
2-7.
2 and 8, 2 and 8,
2
2
and 8 is going to be the final. It is going to be the final record for your Bruins for this 2025-26 season. So Bruins amazing job for their final game. And honestly, it was just an amazing game through and through. You had a little bit of iffy moments, obviously, but that's just a part of it. But overall, this game was a very big success for the Bruins.
That was one of the best games I've ever seen the Bruins play.
And they've just kept their Catholic rival from being 5-5.
Yeah.
And maybe even going to the playoffs. I think they still might be in it, but now they don't got a home game.
I'm just trying to find the trophy. Where is it?
I think it was on the
Oh,
sideline.
I don't know where they took it.
Oh.
They have it now.
Oh, where?
Somebody has it.
Yeah, they did take it off the sidelines.
Where'd it go?
I mean, they might take it off just because.
Oh, they got it. They have it. Riley Piccini's got it.
Huh.
Was it? I think it was Von Harris with the pick at the end, wasn't it?
They
Yeah,
gave it to
it
Coach
was.
Moore.
Go.
Let's talk about that last play.
Mhm.
So there was the pressure on the quarterback. I think that was Chris Brown
Yeah.
on the pressure. And
It's
somebody
multiple
else.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there
he
was
had to
pressure,
throw
had to throw the ball away, or, pressure was going to get him.
it. Yeah.
This is just an amazing way for, Bruin football to end their season after kind of a more disappointing season. Kind of underwhelmed a little bit. But, this is an amazing way to end it. It's
Senior
sad
night.
seeing all the seniors go, but
Yeah.
they, obviously went out with a bang. But just an amazing game to the last second. I mean, the game was entertaining from the moment the ball was kicked off to that final play.
That was way too close for comfort.
Great game though.
The defense, 20 points really allowed. That I'm not going to count that one on the 1 yard line.
That might have been the
Two
turning-
turnovers?
That was the turning point in the game. I think was the back-to-back fumbles by both teams on the goal line
Yeah.
over there.
That really showed it. This is anyone's ball game. Then
So we know this is the last game of the season. So what would be y'all's favorite part of this football season so far this year? Like, if you can remember your favorite play or just your favorite moment, something like
think-
that.
My favorite part of the season has just been Cerrone's dominance.
Yeah.
Seeing Cerrone get out there every week and run for like 100 yards and 3 touchdowns every single week is just, it's amazing. He's different. So I think that's definitely my favorite part. What about you?
Yeah,
Jason?
I would definitely agree with that also. I mean, this final score was such an intense game throughout the route, and I think that the Bruins would not have been able to compete with what they did when they did and all that if they weren't able to just,
hand
if
it
they
off.
didn't have Cy.
Yeah.
Cy honestly was the biggest playmaker this season. They battled injuries, they battled absolutely everything. Injuries, refs, weather, everything. I mean, everything was against this team, and yes, the record might show that it was a little bit wonky at some points, and it definitely was wonky at some points. But Bruins were able to do the best with what they had and able to pull out a win tonight, going off with a very positive taste to the end of the season instead of a sour one, which is what you had, obviously since your second game or your second or third game of the season.
I think Cy might have won the WAPT Player of the Week again. I mean, he had
4 TDs, 175 yards.
4 touchdowns.
4 TDs, one in the first quarter, one in the second,
Yeah.
one in the third,
One in the fourth.
and one in the fourth.
He had
But
that
the thing
huge
is would
play.
they let you win if you won in the playoffs?
How can they say no to this finish? Y'all was talking about your favorite moments. This is the moment. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Okay, so
Two for 3 out of all Catholic rivals, which is not too bad. So
So what was y'all's favorite, play of the season, if you can remember?
that one.
Honestly,
That
yeah,
one?
Vaughn's interception was well, that or I'm trying to remember. There
Or
was
that
some-
AJ one versus St.Joe Greenville where he
Yeah.
juked out
Yeah.
every single person on that team.
That was awesome. AJ's had some huge highlights this year. Same with Cy. Cy's had some huge runs. Like there was that one. I saw it so many times. Drew threw it to him on the sideline. He broke so many tackles
Yeah.
over the end zone. I don't remember who that was against, but that was such a huge.
Think
That was
it was-
Greenville.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that was the
But that
AJ.
was whenever, my favorite moment, I don't really know about play. My favorite moment would be the third quarter of that Greenville game.
Yeah.
Whenever we scored like 30
21
points.
straight. Yeah.
It's amazing, yeah. That's
was-
yeah.
It was just like turnover after turnover after turnover, and it was just like bang, 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 bang. So, obviously we've been talking a lot about this past season. So what are we now looking forward to next season? Because obviously we will not be back here until the beginning of next season. So what are the Bruins going to have? And
We'll
what are
be on the
gonna-
basketball season next.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing how Chris and how Cy both develop in the offseason. I want to see Chris being one of the most dominant pass rushers in the MAIS, and then I think Cy's definitely going to continue up this dominance in the
And the O-line continues because the two Hewlett twins will still be. I think we're losing a good amount of seniors, but I think y'all are overlooking the quarterback position because we didn't have one. We got Thomas Vanderloo next, who would have started at MRA, I think,
we
next
don't
year.
just
So
know if it's going to be Thomas. I mean,
could be Jet,
that's the
but
thing. There's going to be a
competition.
there's going to be a quarterback competition this upcoming offseason, and that is going to be something that we will have to cover in Bruin News Now. As a sports director, I will make sure that we will be covering about this quarterback battle, and we will not be hurting feelings. We will just be saying straight facts and
You can't
do
sugarcoat
the best we
facts.
can under the direction of Mr. Castorino about how to cover that in our quarterback newscast, because that is a big deal, because the quarterback position is going to be either between Jet Moore, who right now is in 8th grade after he got held back a year, so he'll be a freshman next year, and then Thomas Vanderloo, who will be
a junior.
Yeah, he will be a
Yeah.
junior next year.
He's got a cannon.
He really does. He probably, if he was not, not able to play this year due to his MIS restrictions, he probably most definitely would have been the backup quarterback and would have played all these games.
He would have played this him, and it would have been pretty interesting to watch. But again, the running games really work. So we got to get to our player of the games for the post game, the Brown Bowling Group post game show. So
For my defensive player of the game, I'm going to go with Von Harris.
Yeah.
I think that's that game-sealing interception. He had a few pass deflections. He just played pretty exceptional today from what I saw.
I'm going to go with Cerrone for this game. Obviously, that Vaughn thing was very, very special, and he obviously had a complete game just like Cerrone did, but Cerrone was the one who got us on the board all these times and had that huge touchdown at the end of the game, and it's just really amazing to see, players that, playing so well.
Not to mention Henry Turner. Great game for him, senior night, very accurate. Great decision making.
yeah, he was over 70%, maybe even the 80%. I think the entire team should get it. They all played. The O-line did great constantly. I don't think Henry Turner was sacked once, unless you count the fumble, which was And then, the O-line kept handling the run insanely well, ran the ball crazy over them with the quarterback. We probably had over 200 yards rushing. Very impressive, and 4 touchdowns on the ground. So, great game on the O-line. And then defense, stealing the interception and having multiple turnovers and bailing out the offense when they needed it most. So, I think overall the entire team gets the MVP. But if I had to pick one, probably Cerrone. Offensive, and he can't pick him again. So, I think definitely probably Vaughn with that game-stealing interception. And just, the courage to take that down and try to get done with it.
Okay, our huddle camera is out. So, once again, before we go, I'd like to thank our sponsors for this amazing football season. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we get to win some awards, going to Ole Miss, MSBA, and all the above. But once again, I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors, Ward's Record Service, Mississippi Smiles, Sister Thea Bowman Catholic School, Salamukis Madison, the Irwin family, Young Wells Williams, Southern Specialty Clinic, Jolly Orthodontics, Marketing Design, Steen Delight and Pace, the Nascimento family, Seabrook Family Funeral Home, Magnolia Family Dental Care, the Evans family, the Sanders family, Vesica Real Estate, the Lamonis family, the Antonio family, and the Buckley family. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. We'll not be able to put this out without all of you. And before we go, we have next week, next for Bruin Sports Radio, we will be obviously hosting Bruin basketball, and that is going to be a big part of what is going to be the next few weeks, next few months of the Bruin News Now. So, Charlie, are you going to be doing the girls' team? We're part of theirs.
I have no clue.
I guess we'll be figuring that out next week or this upcoming weekend. But I know I will definitely be calling play-by-play color for the boys' games, and depending on if I can make it for the girls' games, play color. So a great game here once again. Final score 34-27. Your Bruins are 2-8 on the season, and we will be back next year for St. Joe. And once again, I'm Davis Hammond.